Yeah, so
Yeah.
library for archive. I'm trying to remember what's the different. Oh, we can't even get the archives. Archives level 13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
all
So yeah,
the-
library.
So for
The
your
library is
Bastion
perfect.
base,
Yeah.
you have the special. You have the special rooms which you can all have. So there was the scriptorium, teleportation circle, laboratory, and workshop. You can switch them around
Yeah.
to be the
Workshop.
ones which you will want. They're just the ones I just thought they were the most useful. Outside of that, so if everyone's, so we just quickly go around. I just want to check in, make sure everyone's cool, and yeah, like what changes you have made to your character since last time. We had so in session 0 we had a big lump sum of money which we could all kind of share around, which I think basically was a estimation of as you had up into starting level 8. So this is kind of what you've been doing in those 8 levels. But yeah, you don't have to go into specifics as to what you bought if you want to keep it secret. And so I'd like to know about the Bastion. Out or stuff and features would you all be able to be doing with that? Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer to go later because I want to come in. If that makes sense.
So, Lux. So, what if with the money you've had?
Yeah, I sent a big list of basic equipment that Goth would had, but among that, he's also kind of got like these little artifacts that he's found in the cogs and deeper, and he uses them quite frequently. Like you've seen it before, he has this chain that has lenses on them, and he just flips them out so that way he can see really close or really far. And every once in a while, he'll just come back up from the cogs, and because this little doohickey that he found down there is useful, he'll just start using it. But yeah, he comes back when you see him today. He's now got a new little cap, and he's gonna go, hey, I think these might be a little useful for us. And he's got 2 little stones. These 2 little stones are like carved out, and they look like goblins. Like it's a goblin face, and it's just kind of got like a blank expression on it. Until, maybe you'll find out later.
Yeah. So I guess Xander, what have you been doing with the money and stuff?
What? Xenon has spent most of their money on the Arumi area for a storehouse, so they can store any evidence they need as an evidence locker, but also any just supplies they need to, in general. They've also bought themselves a nice little bedroom, so they can sleep at the office or stay overnight if they need. And then the rest of the stuff they have bought has mainly been utility stuff, just to help the party, some stuff that gives us access to disguise self, so we have access to some disguises. Goodberry, if we need to help someone that's wounded, just pick them up for being unconscious. And mainly just a little bit of utility stuff here and there to help out the party. And then a little bit selfish, I did get a +1 grimoire.
Damn, I feel like a dick now.
Vivi or Lux?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot my little room layout, but
Yeah.
God has a little place in the cogs. It's a little 10 by 10 foot room. It's got like a bunk bed for his hireling, and like it used to be the entryway into another place, which is his library, but he's made a secret little passage and hidden the door.
think for Robert, they did what they do best and ignored others. And didn't invest a single dime into the bastion. They also usually just sleep on the couch. They sleep on the couch. They don't mind. I
Do we have
got
a parlor?
no. Do you know the bar that we have? Yeah, I sleep on the bar.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So, and then I bought a ring of mind shielding because maybe back then I needed it, and we need it later. I have an amulet of the drunkard because I'm drunk. It's thematic. I thought it was, made sense. I got boots of false tracks. Robert doesn't like being followed, and glamour studded leather because Robert is a lawyer and he has to have a suit on. Has to is in big quotations, and a back of holding because I make El Tapo, which is my mace, which is also my backpack, which is also my tomb. It's a lot of things. Makes sense that it can hold like everything for me. Also, a charlatan's die.
We can kind of we'll probably get into it maybe a little bit later. A lot of the items you said as well, so the pulse tracking boots and the amulet of mind shielding and stuff, they would generally be standard issue for a lot of detectives or police. Sharn Watch. Because magic being so prevalent, Yeah. Anything else or?
No, that's it.
Yeah. Reese or Loka?
I just got 3 magic items. I put it in your DMs. Hang on. I got a sending stone, obviously, because we do tend to be separated. A ring of obscuring and winged boots, and probably if I were to quantify it, maybe 200 gold worth of knickknacks in her room. It's very cluttered. A lot of it is just stuff that she uses for practical magic in that sense.
Yeah.
So that's what?
Oh, anything?
It's 1,700. If there's more supplies to be needed, because I think every room, I can't really picture an addition that would be needed as well for that.
Also
there's
forgot,
that.
I bought ale.
Of course.
Well, there's that, yeah. That works.
We'll just say general supplies.
Yeah, the rest.
Reese.
Foodstuffs and stuff. Oh, I bought cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Hearing
A shit ton of
everyone
cheese.
buying
There we go.
loads of stuff for themselves, and all I did was leave. I think I rolled 970 platinum. I took 100 of that platinum. I'd bought a pair of sending stones, and the rest of the money went to either building an orphanage or going to people who were injured in the war. So I feel like I have done nothing for this party.
You've helped the reputation of the party massively. That is a lot of fun.
because
That's a huge
Robert has
reputation
ruined the
boost.
reputation of our party.
Oh,
That's all he's done. Aegis has literally just gone, here, you have all of this money. I just want 100 of this, and has gone out and helped build an orphanage, and then, start the process of building an orphanage, and then also put 20 platinum pieces into literally just oh yeah, you lot were injured in the war. Here.
100% massively helping the reputation of the basket. 100%.
Yeah.
And when Aegis does come back, he is just covered in child drawings again.
So I do want to start us off there.
Can I also ask what your like race and like class and stuff? Because this is our first time playing together, I'm guessing.
I am playing a Warforged cleric, and the Warforged is a bulwark, so it is
Yeah.
the biggest one that it can be made, and also the thickest of armor. But it's just covered in charge drawings.
Cute. Okay. So we have a Warforge in our fucking facility.
Yes. They were there in the first.
So I want to pick up. So we have. John is going to be in the laboratory. They are in the process of like some heavy forensic stuff right now. I don't think it would take a detective to know they're up to something less than sincere.
Yeah.
We will hone in on. We're going to start off with. We can start with Rocky, or we can start with Rocky and Aegis if you want. We can have both of you. Kind of picking up where we left off last time.
Yeah, I'm happy with whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember where we left off last time.
So...
I was...
and assuming a lot of players will give an explanation, reminders to some of the players' names for specific people and stuff. If you scroll up in the chat, you'll be able to find them. Everyone else, so following on from the Warforge rally, there was an assassination attempt on Pretender, the Warforge. You thwarted this, and the 2 gnomes who died were taken to the Sharn Watch, where Speak with Dead was cast on them, and the players got some information. So they went off in the morning and did their own thing. At some point, they would have come back, and in the office would be, as you all awoke, there would be some information there, which you would be through now. In front of you, Rocky, would be the ledger. Party all went to this bar, which was front for a thieves' den. What's his name? And they, thanks to Goth, was able to get one of their ledgers, which is basically all the transactions they would make. And you're pulling through this best you can. Aegis as well, you're looking, I mean, very clearly a thieves, like, there's some dubious activity here. You could roll me an investigation if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
I give advantage by helping.
Yeah.
Okay. I would rather not roll
Thank
it
you.
myself.
Was investigation
So,
hold on, I have advantage.
yeah.
Okay, that's a little better.
There's a number of entries you're going through. There's people order, like, from a few months back, people booking a private room for 1,200 gold pieces. The price, so there's no gratuity? This word. There's no...
Didn't know that yet.
Yeah. The amount was paid
Gratuity?
in platinum with no gratuity.
Oh. So they're bastards, got it.
Yeah, you're seeing...
Was that have to do with anything? No, them being bastards.
You're seeing different amounts of... there's one which is like security and discretion. There's some which are like 4,000 gold pieces for like new supplies and stuff. You're reading through this and it's like... you don't trust the entries exactly or the descriptions exactly. And, generally, the amounts are within a boundary of, there's nothing more than 10,000. And then out of nowhere, there's this one.
It's a little bit suspect.
So on the 5th of Cephreus, which is a October, let's say. So the campaign currently we're in Faranda, which is a March. So in October 5th, Il Serif, the house, paid 62,000 gold pieces. Was paid in 3 separate deposits.
Okay. And this is for the bar?
I think this is from, if I remember, Sereth is the last name of the lady who bought the contract for the hit.
The elf. Yeah, the Aryan elf.
Yes.
The Aryan elf. Oh my god.
Arani.
Iran, sorry, she's from Iran.
Okay. I mean, I will relay this information to everybody else. Because I feel like it's neat.
That is good to know indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's just Aegis and just Rocky here right now, as you're kind of pulling through these bits of information. Yeah, so is there anything the two of you would be doing? It's still early, just past morning at this point, that umber glow from the sun rising high into the sky. The tower being so risen and surrounded by mountains, the sun barely touches you for too long before it goes night again.
And I would say that's when I just come through the door. I would say it was just raining last night, and I kind of knock, but then just ignore that I'm knocking and try to open the door, and I fail, so I knock again, and I wait for someone to open.
You're like a bang, like someone struggling.
Yeah.
Aegis will go over and open the door, and by open the door I mean take the door off its hinges, because he doesn't know how strong he actually is, so he just turns the door knob and pulls it off that hinge and then goes,
Doors open.
Yeah, so you see this 4'11" like fat man who just has his jacket on his shoulder. He's wearing a white shirt with straps, it's funny straps on. His hair is bald. He's bald. He's has a few hairs on top, but it's bald. It's completely bald. It's wet. He looks wet. He smells horrible. And it's just Robert not saying anything, which is unusual. Robert would usually say many things, but it's just Robert. And I walk slowly to the bar, and I rest my head. That's all I do for now, I guess.
We'll say as well, shortly after, both Goch and Xenon would be coming in as well.
Indeed.
Yeah. Is there already... Oh, God. There's coffee ready, right?
No one responds.
Yeah? Would anyone have made coffee?
I know how to keep myself perky. I'm going to cast a spell on myself. Yeah, this is my version of keeping perky. Whereas I'm gonna gift of alacrity myself. Add that extra little pep in my step. Make sure I'm a little bit more awake.
I'm going to ask, would Aegis have known that all of these were drinking last night? Or having some form of imbibement?
Ooh, I think Robert, you would already. You don't even have to. You'd know.
It's kind of yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone else, I think they've. Would it look like you've all been drinking, or would it look like you've had like a hard day?
For me, it's a hard day. Has to be, or I guess drinking too, because
How did they drink it?
territory.
Drink themselves.
It comes with the territory, guys.
They got the same clothes on from last night. They're just up in the morning.
I don't think it's necessarily that Gah was drinking. If he did, he only had a little bit. But also, Gah lives down in the cogs. Where's our office located?
Ah, yes, it's in the city.
Oh, where's your office
Yeah.
located?
Yeah, like it's like quite a few levels above Gah,
It's
like where
yeah.
he lives.
Yeah, so
So-
you being in the cogs, this is, I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head. Let me have it. You're not in the central plateau, you're like the one south of it, kind of like you're like central Sharn,
Yeah.
in kind of like the business district. See if I can find a name for that.
How long would the commute be?
The commute would be. It wouldn't be too long.
Like assume,
With the
like,
mixture of
assuming
with skiffs, airships, and stuff like elevators and stuff, it would be more taxing health-wise. You're like breathing in coal and soot and stuff.
actually, that's right. Gah also has the broom of flying, so he gets to skip a couple of steps.
Secondary question to this. Do I know if there is gas in this world, or is everything electric, like magic fire?
It's all
coffee?
magic. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Continual
Okay.
flame.
Then Aegis will go over and start boiling a pot of coffee and just stare at the magic flames, I guess.
There's almost like not quite like copper wiring and stuff, but like there's little wires running throughout the city with like you have detect magic on. You'd see they run with evocation and different schools of magic to give different effects. Yeah, the coffee's brewing, bubbling away. I will say everyone gets poured a cup of coffee if you want one, or you want the vodka, Robert.
I'm sleeping.
There's a lot of evidence, and so a lot of what happened last time, I don't think Rocky and Aegis would be aware of that yet.
And I would assume that enough time has passed, and I just like open my eyes, and then I realized that
That's why I
Rocky
need
and
to go double
Alice.
check.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Like I see Rocky for the first time. I'm like, where have you been? In a
Places?
very angry way. Places, huh?
Yeah.
Ah. And you? I'm talking to
You Aegis?
Aegis, yeah.
Aegis, as you stare off, did you roll me a wisdom save?
Okay. I have good wisdom, I think.
With a 22,
22.
how are you feeling with what you're staring at?
Existential dread. In
So,
every
I'm
sense
guessing-
of the word. Dread. Just pure, unadulterated dread.
So would Alice respond to Robert?
Aegis would not. Aegis is
Okay.
currently staring at those magic flames.
Then I would get up, and I would look for Goch, if that makes sense.
Yeah, God.
Who's looking for Gah?
I think also at the table.
Goch is at the table. Okay. Goch, can you excuse me for a second? Can you come with me just a moment?
Is
Huh?
it worth my time?
Goch, you don't do anything with your time, anyways. Just come with me.
I guess I have enough time. All right. He starts looking at his watch.
Yeah. And I'm walking surprisingly fast for like how sure I am. Goch, quickly.
Okay. What? He starts following.
Goch, I fucked up.
What? Oh, okay. That sounds like a normal night for you. Be a little bit more descriptive.
Goch, I'm a mess. You can see it, right? Goch.
Again, this sounds like a normal thing. Just be more descriptive.
Goch, you know how much I do for the team, right?
How much you?
And like
Listen.
how much I like you guys, and if I didn't like you guys, I wouldn't be here. I would just be doing something else, right?
Yes. Okay.
You also know my wife, Savannah.
How much does he know? I think you've said that we haven't seen her, but we've
You've
heard
never
of
seen her, but I have talked about her countless.
I'm aware of her. But
With her existence, yes.
I love her. I love her. I love her so much. I would do anything to make her happy and stuff. And maybe I need to slow that down a little bit because I might have overstepped my boundaries a little bit.
okay.
My boundaries got overstepped. I don't know any of that feeling shit. Have you heard the news? Also, would it be in the news?
At this
Valiant.
point, no, because that would be in the morning, so this would have just happened.
What news?
What news are you talking?
I'm also...
Uh,
everyone would be around to hear this, right? That you're in a
No,
kind of small room.
just Goch. I literally just took Goch as far away. If rocks want to sneak behind me and listen to what I'm talking about,
No, Rocky's there. Just can't see
but
her.
you're just there,
She's
staring
there.
at me.
She's there. She's.
Yeah.
No, she's in the room.
Oh,
You just
okay,
can't see her.
Okay, I guess you gotta roll this like a stealth check.
Well, so what are you saying?
I'm gonna tell Goch. I'm gonna tell Goch, but I'm not gonna be like fully honest. Goch, listen, I might have.
Listen. Say enough to give me plausible deniability, please.
Alright. Do you know dwarves, right? Those guys.
Yes, the dwarfs. I know about them.
You know
I've
how
met a
in
couple.
downtown there is like this like ivory tower of sorts, the really shiny one. It's like blue.
Goch would probably know the name of it since he like maps out the cities. So yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
You know the guy that lives on top of it. He's just what guy?
I don't know if Goch would know the exact guy who would Goch know the exact guy who lives at the top.
It's a big city. Like, there's a lot of people.
Okay, cool. No, I don't know
matter.
about that guy.
This does not matter. What matters is what I did. Goch, I might not have done this.
How about
I'm a lawyer? But the dwarf on top of the towers not alive anymore.
He is touching his temples. That is not enough to give. That's too much. I can't. I don't know if I can do plausible deniability anymore.
God, just listen to me. We're friends. We're in this together, and I think I didn't want this, but it just it was what it is. And then I just burst into tears. I'm like Stefan just wanted me to go. I cry. I'm just crying. I'm nonsensical. Gach doesn't know what I'm fucking talking about.
God does not know what to do with all of this. This is... Guys...
I go in
God,
for a
just
hug. What does Gach do?
Like, you kind of see... You see God's entire body just kind of like tenses up. It's it's just like his arms are avoiding touching him, and it's just
They're there. Oh no.
and he's like getting lower in his stance, and it almost looks like he's trying to walk, like he's just trying to take a step back. Listen, you've already said more than enough. And now you're doing quite a lot.
I freshen up. I have a vial in my breast pocket. I take it out. I drink. I'm normal now. So I tell Gach, okay. God, okay, listen. Cannot be traced back to me. Literally cannot.
Well,
trust me, it cannot be traced back to me.
not have to implicate me is all I have to say.
I know. All I wanted you to help me with is to navigate me, my relationship, and I guess I tell Gach how bad Savannah is and kind of toxic, but in a very how would you say in a way that it's kind of soft, a very soft way?
In I think the term you're looking for is sugar coated, but it's
yeah, I'm
kind of
sugarcoating how bad Savannah is, but it's still
God has a decent insight. I'm pretty sure he's picking up what you're putting down, and again, this is
above your pay grade.
Above his pay grade, correct.
Gach, you're the only one that would understand, Gach. I don't trust anyone here. It's just you and me, man. It's just you and you. And I try to hold his hand again.
God puts his hands inside of his coat.
I grab your shoulders. I'm like, Gach, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. This is... What do I do, Gach? What do I do?
I don't know what you do. But I think what I'm gonna go do is have another cup of coffee.
Also, you kind of leave the space.
Yeah.
The room.
For now, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
There's the kind of unsettling quiet when you kind of opened up your heart, and that unsettling emptiness inside. You can only hear the skittering of maybe a few rats in the ceiling above, and it's just quiet. Back with everyone else for a minute. So, this is Xenon, this is Aegis, and we'll say Xenon and Aegis, and we'll have Rocky and Goth coming in a second. So you two,
Okay. Was Rocky actually there too?
Rocky witnessed.
Rocky would be aware of what was said.
Oh, okay. Do I see her on my way out?
We'll get to that in just a second. So you two in the main room. So Robert, Rocky, and everyone. What are you two doing?
Me, Robert. What am I doing?
No. What is Xenon and Aegis doing?
They're probably just doing like their daily routine. They're waking up, they're checking on their familiar, and then they're probably just doing like almost like a checklist as they wake up in the morning that they slowly work down every morning. Just like checking out this facility, checking out the storehouse. Making sure they take a nice shower and just stuff like that.
What kind of animals are familiar?
They were an owl.
Okay.
Their name is Luna. Luna Stark.
Oh. They're so cute. Okay, continue, sorry.
But that's all they're doing in the morning. Just a daily routine.
And so you have this little bit of magical fire which you were staring at, and then when the coffee's boiled fully, it will go away.
He just continues to stare at where those magic flames were, and just holds the coffee pot above where the flames were, and doesn't move.
Could I get an Arcana from Xenon, maybe?
Yes, I can attempt an Arcana. 31.
Oh,
sorry, that's with guidance. Sorry, it's a 29.
Oh.
Nice.
Aegis, I'm gonna let you DM it.
It went, just to clarify here, when we say Arcana check, out of curiosity, with that high of a roll, can they also get an insight into what's happening inside of his head at the moment, or is that a no-go?
So,
okay,
with a 29, so then you're a chronology wizard.
Yes.
You have a kind of innate and special relationship with time and its flowing. You see Aegis and Warforged, which is still being understood in many ways. There's this little flux around, kind of like, it's like when you're looking into a desert, that kind of like shimmering effect, from like the heat and stuff, like that radiation kind of like blur. But for you're seeing this as like a high density amount of magic. They're focusing on something from the past. And if you want to, this wouldn't require a spell slot or anything. You can peer into the past if you want to.
They would like to attempt to do so, yes. Get more insight into what is happening.
You are reaching out and throwing your mind back into the past, experiencing it as if you're actually there on the scene. Aegis, what does, if you'd like to DM this bit, what does Xenon see?
Xenon will be stood in the middle of a battlefield. There are bodies lining the floor, and he will, as he looks around, see Aegis with a squadron of humans and other humanoids that aren't Warforged, as he stands there and is pelted relentlessly by magic flame after magic flames. Any kind of magic that anything can throw at him, he is getting pelted with it. And as he falls backwards, the rest is history, pretty much. The rest of the squad gets annihilated, and the sound of 1,000 screams ring out right as it all ends.
Christ.
Seems a little rough.
You're like thrown back as if you had just
Just a little
experienced that
recoil.
alongside them.
Yeah. Definitely feel a little bit of recoil, if not only emotionally, but also like physically. Just holy shit.
And as it snaps back, Aegis then there's a flicker of the blue eyes behind the helmet as they start to glow again, and he immediately turns as if nothing happened and goes, "Coffee's ready."
As if the thing almost did not almost explode on him. Is that what happened? You know, I want to live with your nonchalance. I admire that.
As the coffee's ready, we'll say Rocky and Goh come into the room as well. Or actually, just before that, as Goh is on their way back to the room, they'll see you as you like come out of one of the side rooms after listening.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do you hear any of that?
She's just gonna make the signal like of zipping her lip, kind of thing. Kind of like a yes, I heard it, and she just kind of bye. But that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, that is a lot. Oh, well, yeah, you don't say that, though.
Yeah,
Do
like
you?
it just it's more of a signal she gave of zip, just a like she knows it's sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, he just nods back at you.
I think you
Perfect.
both know, being lawful characters, the city is dirty in many ways,
Mhm.
but soot has a way of sticking to your clothes and your hands in a way that, like, even after you've cleaned it, you'll still leave a bit of a fingerprint. The mud, the dirt from the city has a way of ingraining itself on you. And you've just... a bunch of mud has just tracked into the house. You have a killer in your...
Oh.
Damn.
The two of you...
Body has been.
What you say?
Nothing. That was just me making stupid. That was me making a stupid ass joke out of character. Don't worry about it.
Two of you head back into the main room with Aegis and Xenon as coffee is being refilled. Coffee's ready. At this point as well, I would like to... there's a few things you can do. Immediately, so you're kind of on the case of the 3 points on the board here, which is leading on from tender to the 3 points on your the posters. It's a character, and you see Paris die scene. So those are the 3 ones that you have on the board. There's also the 2 other ones. So you have the letter from the Morgave University, and you have the whole thing with Badver as well.
Okay.
I'm guessing Robert is now just like he's now shirtless, but he's walking to do his job. He wants to hold the vendors holding thing. And do you guys think that the orphanage is like a throwaway of sorts?
I have been to the orphanage. The orphanage is a very nice place.
And do you think there is like a meeting there? Do you think people hold meetings in orphanages, maybe? Or in Sharn?
Children there that need loving parents, that is all.
Do you think there could be information that we can gather from the orphanage about this person?
This would probably be a Xander role. Did I get a history?
Do I know? I was like, if there's books on it, I probably know it, but I'm not as social. But yeah, history. We can attempt a history. It's a 30. Sorry, I did guidance again by accident. That's 27. Go disable that real quick.
I'll say with that high of a roll still. I send plans as promised. Orphanage place designs. So something about an orphanage, but like it's talking about a building. It's talking about some kind of a place called. It's like the name of a place is the orphanage. You say with the history. How research with you with? Do you read the newspaper?
Yeah, I'd probably catalog them if I given the chance.
Kind of going through your Rolodex in your mind, the orphanage, as best you understand, there are orphanages, but the orphanage is was a front originally. They trying to be, but House Caniff, getting this right, I think they worked with Frayne, not Frayne, Carnaff. House Caniff in Carnaff created orphanage, and it wasn't to people with Warforged. That was in Carnaff. That was an order there. I think in recent years, in the newspaper, you know that a lot of House Caniff is known for destroying the Creation Forges now. So the Creation Forge, which would be in the orphanage, would be due to be destroyed. Or at least that's Breland, pretty a Thronehold. The supplies, everything that was in the orphanage in Carnaff is being brought to House Caniff in Sharn. So
Wait, so what you're saying, okay, I'm sorry, this is kind of out of character, but what you're saying is that maybe they're pretending it's an orphanage, but it's actually where they want to make warforges? Or am I misunderstanding this?
It looked like an orphanage from, like an actual human orphanage from the outside, but inside they constructed warforges. The materials and
pretend that it
everything,
has to be
the machinery and everything
doing
that
something.
was there has been transported back to Sharn and is in the care of House Caniff.
Can we put it here, or maybe even in the middle? Because this seems like
What the note?
like this seems big. Yeah.
Yes, we can. You can also on the board as well. You can do text and like write notes and stuff. You can do with the pen tool. You can like draw on this a bit and stuff like that. Like yeah, if you want to do anything like that, you can.
Yeah, keep down notes and stuff.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a very good role. That's a very amazing role to uncover something like that.
That's super good. Yeah.
Does Xander retell?
They would happily share everything with the party.
I think Robert would just ponder for a bit and be like, so that's definitely like a pretty dangerous area if they want to disguise it as an orphanage, but it is not. Do you guys want to go there?
Sorry, go where?
To the orphanage in quotation marks?
Yeah. Well, hold up. Should we also not try and? Oh wait, no. I guess we couldn't send.
The gala. Are you mentioning the gala? The gala's in a bit.
No, not that. Oh wait, yeah. This note is signed Vodford to Denise. Okay, nope, never mind. We can't use that to get, I guess, the pretender to come to the orphanage soon.
If not, he's already there. I think since it is, if Xander is 100% and this is what actually goes on there, pretender has to be there. And I want to ask Aegis if they know anything.
Okay.
Is Aegis gone from the call?
They might have. Hopefully, they'll
still
get back
here.
and sit.
Yeah, I don't think you would know anything about like the orphanage.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Okay.
Yeah, I know nothing. Because I was waiting to be told if I knew anything. I don't know anything. I don't know a goddamn thing.
Thanks, Aegis.
I think being told that you would know. I think you'd remember your birth. I think you'd remember like the facility in which Warforges come from. You'd maybe see it as like something dark, something you want to forget. It's a very cold place.
Oh, then in that case, yes, I do remember that place, and I do not want to go back.
But you don't say that out loud, I'm guessing.
Well,
Oh no, I say that out loud.
I don't think you would know
Oh.
the orphanage, but you would know your.
I know of
separate
a
facility.
place. Yeah, I know of a place.
But like, if you hate it so much, don't you want to like get rid of it? If that makes sense. Do you want other people to end up like you?
And what is that supposed to mean, friend?
I'm not. I don't mean anything. I just, if it's such a terrible and bad thing, why not make it in a way that is like more nice? Why do they have to like hide it behind an orphanage, or in your case, make you to just be a war machine?
Because that is what we were made to do. We were made to fight, and we were made to die. If you can even
And
say
I
that
thank
we
you for
died.
your service, sir, but I think you're now more than just a killing machine. That's I guess I don't see color, or sorry, I don't see skin type.
I
Rather,
am a
it's
machine that was
I don't
bred
see
for
color. I
war.
don't know what...
And like the rest of you, I do not own what is known as a soul. So therefore, I was made to die, or I was
Come on,
made to
what
be
is a soul?
destroyed.
What is a soul? Do you know what a soul
I
is,
do
huh?
not know, but I
Then
know that
why
I
do
do
you
not
think
possess
we
one.
have it? Why do you think we have it then?
Do Warforged worship gods then? I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
isn't the whole point of it to, like, you know, eventually have your soul go somewhere that you want to? Do Warforged worship gods?
I worship a god, yes, but I do so that others may follow the same path and go to where they are destined to go, one that I cannot go to, for I do not have a soul.
I think all that is bullshit anyways. No such thing as soul. Gods are this like ivory fucking coast, that's funny. Ivory people who are too high and mighty for whatever. I don't care. You're normal, Aegis. Just like me and you. We're normal.
I am a 6'11" killing machine, and you are a 4'10" lawyer. I do not think we are the same.
Alright, I wanna take El Tapo and swing on Aegis.
Oh my god.
Say that you go to grab El Tapo. I'm assuming people would be stopping this.
As soon as I see a weapon being drawn, Aegis's eyes will turn red, and the arm blade will come out of his.
Shing.
As a long sword shoots out of his arm, and he grows into his grasp, and he just stares.
And that was my point, Aegis. You and I are not that different. Although you're tall and awesome, I'm short and ugly, we're not that different. We do anything to protect ourselves. We don't need this myth of soul or whatever. We don't need people to be suffering. We don't need other warforgers to be born in a condition where they are in a hostile environment just because us decide that that's what you guys are made for. And if this orphanage is doing the same that what they did to you, I think it's unfair for you to not come with us.
We'll go, but I promise I will not like it.
I hug his legs. I'm like, thank you.
Okay.
The arm blade goes back in.
What is the plan then?
He, also, what about, this one? And he just, holds up the letter from the Morgrave University. Like, been quite a while.
Yeah, but... I don't know.
So, the options are to attend a ball, go to a university, or go to the place that I dread. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's succinct. Yep.
I say we go to the university, then to the ball, then to the place where I dread and do not wish to go.
We should also explain to Aegis what Pretender did to us, right? I'm guessing you don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
I know nothing apart from the fact that all of you look rough.
Okay, Aegis... Robbie is like... I guess would tell Aegis that Pretender kinda like sucker punched us in the nuts, if that makes sense. He played us for a fool. He fiddled with us, basically. We were trying to help him, and then he kinda did something that was scummy to just halt our investigation. And I at least want to know if Aegis knows Pretender. And I'm guessing they wouldn't.
I think so. Two things I'm going to point out. Aegis, I think you would have heard of Pretender. He's like the speaker for a lot of the Warforged. I think especially if you're going around and helping a lot of the people on the streets, you would have crossed paths, or at least in their face, on Warforged talking about them. There is, if you look on the board, there is a character for Pretender. He is a paladin of Ocean.
I was reading that, and I would say that he would know of him, but not know him personally, because as I'm reading here, he's a rare line arcane and divine battlefield support, whereas Aegis was frontline. Mm-hmm. So I don't think they would have ever crossed paths in military service.
Yeah.
So he knows of them, just doesn't know them.
Probably now has exhausted all their energy, I guess, and they grab
Robert, out of some of what, just be careful with like some of what you're saying as well, because not everything you said there was accurate, you know.
I was going off basis what Aegis told me, like right now. That makes sense. Just an emotional rant by Robert and me, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're right. Aegis, could I get an intelligence check from you? Or, I mean, this could be a history.
Both of them are diabolically poop, so let's do it. 2. Natural 1 + 1. So a 2.
Oh no.
I know nothing.
I wouldn't say you know nothing. I think the role of a paladin in the backline would be suspicious.
I also had that inkling, which when I was reading it, I was like, this doesn't seem quite right.
Okay. So you said you want to go to the university, and then the ball, and then the place you don't like.
That was my suggestion. Anybody else can drag me wherever they want.
Are you all okay with that, or?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Robert gave up.
I do want to touch base with you, Goch, beforehand.
Also, yeah. For touching base, that reminds me of something. I think I asked about checking. Cause I'm trying to remember. Something about House Sereth being very artsy. So I was like, what if House Sereth comes from that one city that was just wiped off the map during the Day of Mourning? So I wanted to do some record checking to see if they came from there.
Right. Okay. Amazing. I like this. Okay. Am I correct in saying one of your special facilities, Bastion, is the library?
Yes, it is.
Yes, yeah, we're 100% a library. Library is huge.
So with the Bastion, what would that affect?
Give me a quick second to remind.
Does anybody else have a bedroom, or is it just me who has a bedroom?
You all have a small bedroom, like tiny space for the bedroom, and then.
Okay. Wait. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you all have your own bedroom and sleeping space if you stay in the room. I think Goth lives somewhere else.
Could I spend my 500 incentives and upgrade it to a larger room then? Sorry.
I will happily give up my room to make it a larger room because I technically don't need to sleep. I just sleep inside of the foyer. I just power down in the front of the door.
There it is.
There.
Yeah.
Research topical lore. When you issue a research order to this facility, you commission the facility's hireling to research a topic. The topic can be a legend, a known event or location, a person of significance, a type of creature, or a famous object. The work takes 7 days. When the research includes, the hireling obtains up to 3 accurate pieces of information about the topic that were previously unknown to you and shares this knowledge with you the next time you speak with them. The DM determines what information you learned.
Here's kind of what I would like to do. Let's say you were currently already looking for information on the overthrow. So that was a previous 7-day search topic which is kind of come. So now you're doing another research for Siri, and we can say this is just a history.
Cool.
Sorry, I said Siri, and then Siri, my phone was like, "Hello."
Yes, hello.
Nice. Okay, cool. History with advantage. Let's fucking go. 11?
And then you can
Okay.
set your hireling to find a new piece of
Oh no.
Okay. So she's an Eronel elf. I think the house, because especially if you're looking for Siri, I think you would.
Your mic is weirder now. We can't really hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, better.
Hello, there we go.
I think you know that there would be deals with Siri. So there would be probably an art exhibit, stuff displayed from a house and everything. In times with the day of mourning and everything. Obviously, that didn't go ahead. Passing through, so she, on the day of mourning, she was in Sharn, and then after the day of mourning, their family set up base in Sharn, with Mournland actually like being almost like the main. You have to pass through Siri in order to do traveling easily, right? Because otherwise you're crossing over a river or something. So with the Mournland cut off, it cut off a lot of their work and their house's influence. So they set up in Sharn, and some of their houses still in Erenal.
Okay, so they're not from Siri?
They're not from Siri, but they would have worked within, and they were trapped on one side essentially after the day of mourning and just set up base.
Okay. Just trying to.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see if maybe they had. Trying to see if I could clue in if they had a bias against Warforged or something like that. Connected to the day of mourning.
I don't think you would. I don't think you can connect those dots with what you're reading.
Cool.
We will use library rules on as if the Overthrown was something you've just picked up. So get 3 pieces of information on the Overthrown. As you've spent some time researching them, and this is something you've spent a lot of time researching in the past about as well. It would generally be understood. Overthrow means like it was a power that was taken from them. They were overthrown. So you're thinking, and that means someone new is in their place. The Overthrown for everyone is so you have the Sovereign, which are the 9 deities, and then you have the 6, the Dark 6, which are the 6 evil deities. The Overthrown is a goblin deity that was included in this lot, but is now taken off the record. And Goh is trying to uncover information about them, just what they were.
Was it a part of the 9 main deities or the 6 quote-unquote evil deities?
In times long gone, the 16 were a group of a whole, and they were worshipped as the 16. So the 9, they weren't attributed. They weren't a Sovereign, and they weren't a Dark 6. The splitting, they weren't in either category. But you're thinking. For the 16. So if someone had overthrown, if there was a deity and they were overthrown, no one took their place again. Because we have 15. I think if they were overthrown, there'd be 16.
Mm-hmm.
There's the kind of studies which, I mean, very similar in like modern day paleontology, where it's like you have enough pieces to kind of put a story together, but not enough to really conclude, nothing conclusive on it. People say the Overthrown is like a larger term for the Goblin Kingdom, the Darkani Empire, the Goblin Empire in the Age of Monsters, took over all of Corvair. They were the native species in this place, and their kingdom was overthrown by the races of. People think like the kingdom is synonymous with the Overthrown. The kingdom was the throne, but that doesn't sit right with you. The Overthrown, you're seeing records of clerics, of paladins. Like this was a power which was measured and shown that the Overthrown was giving paladin powers. I'll say as well, one of the bits of information is there were clerics, goblin clerics to the Overthrown. You're seeing old records of this. Maybe write this down. Old records of the Overthrown giving their powers to goblin clerics on the battlefield, and records of these fights and wars which raged throughout the Age of Monsters. The name of the Overthrown and the names of these clerics and paladins and religious types, their involvement in history was also scratched off. The connection to the Overthrown, everything was, but it's scratched off in Goblin, in their books. It wasn't a invading army. It doesn't appear to be humans that came by and vandalized and removed their god. It was the goblins themselves that scratched away the knowledge of this. I think that's all you would know for sure, but I also think, come to the end, the research you have in.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
So the Overthrown gave powers to the Goblin clerics and also deleted their existence.
The goblins deleted the knowledge of this deity and this power. The Overthrown, the powers of these clerics, and this Overthrown power was enough to defend against the armies of man for a long time, and then they were suddenly scratched off and eyes fell. As you come to an end of your research, Goh, there's something more conclusive, that you need something more. We did speak before, out of character, we spoke before of a library which you would, I think at this point, have knowledge about.
Yes. But am I able to say it out loud?
Yeah. This would be the Library of Hidden Knowledge.
Yeah. Library of Hidden Knowledge, hell yeah. I guess is it in, does God know where it's at, basically? Or how to find it?
I don't think you would know where it's at, but you would know a lot of scholarly types, just for everyone. I think the only person who would know or have an idea as to where it would be Denon, actually. The Library of Hidden Knowledge, it's a place with it's a place where secrets are kept. It's held in a demi-plane, so it works on its own rules. And doors can appear, as the legends say, they can appear to people, and then you can enter into this demi-plane. But it is a place where you can find anything.
Okay. So I gotta talk to Venon. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to Venon.
Indeed.
So we're going to go from here to Morgrave University. But we'll say
Yes.
the shit's in you. You leave your building. It is like midday at this point. All of you making sure you're refreshed and ready to go. By the way, so everyone who didn't, at the end of the fight with
long
this
rest.
is a long rest. Right? Heading out, you're in the Memphis Plateau. This is one of the floating islands in the middle of Sharn. Kind of almost government. What am I talking about? Let me just read the Wikipedia.
There we go.
It's a business district within Sharn, so there's a lot of different, maybe not agencies like investigating agencies like all of you, but you're seeing like different workplaces. I'm completely wrong here. Memphis Plateau, to go back on what I said, the Central Plateau is where a lot of the government buildings are going to be. Memphis Plateau is entertainment hub and popular tourist destinations. You know the Morgrave University is within the Memphis as well. Everything here seems to be polished extra finely. I think at this point actually as well, you're walking together as a group, and we know what a warforge is. There are little golems. So a golem, I think I explained a little bit before, but if a warforge is like a spell book, then a golem is like a page of that. It's like the prototype. It doesn't have sentience or a soul or gain anything inside of it. It just does its job, and that is all that it is. Little mechanical golems kind of flutter around the city, like in the form of birds and little animals and stuff, kind of chittering around on bridges and like just kind of seamlessly throughout the city. You're seeing people walking by in top hats and this kind of steampunky garb, some people in suits and long frilled dresses. You're seeing many of the different races on display. We're in Brightfest as well, so a lot of the shifters are out wearing brightly coloured clothes. You see one of them cutting through. I think they would have at this point put a lot of it away. It's completely customary for shifters, put out a big table in the middle of a street and put up banners and everything like that and have a meal where people come out of their building and have a long meal with everyone and everyone brings something to the table. So you'd see the city in this festive, there's this very like upbeat vibe about the area. That is cut by the roar of this airship kind of slicing through the city just to your side as well. The city is very much in motion and alive. You're cutting through and you're heading to Morgrave University. What are all of you doing?
Alright, Robert is just still shirtless and he's walking. Not really much thought going into his head. He seems drunk though. Just following the group, if that makes sense.
I would like to say, as long as it's okay with Go, I would like to, for the purposes of roleplay, have Go sat up on Aegis's right shoulder. Just so he can see above like all the crowds and stuff.
Yeah, Go would be fine with it, but he would also say, just like, try and be like 10, 15. He looks back at Robbie, who still is not wearing a shirt, 20 feet in front of the group.
Robbie walks a little faster. Hey guys,
He's just going to turn his metal head over and go, is there a reason for this?
I don't know. I just.
while they are looking at me, I'm playing with my belly button.
What happened to that nice suit that you have?
I don't respond, I'm just playing with my belly button now.
Oh my god.
It is lost, never to be found again.
I have a glamour studded armor, so I can switch into it whenever I want.
Yes.
Oh, do you have your armor on, your glamour armor on?
It's just my pants, yeah.
Perfect.
It just looks like I'm wearing pants, and that's it.
Okay. There's probably like a shimmer then, like where it catches the light just enough where it's like
My
it's
tummy
almost
is shiny.
jelly, kind of like translucent cloth.
Oh no, so you're telling me he looks, what's the word I'm looking
this is
for?
a choice.
Oiled up.
Oh, glistening.
Yeah, it is a
god.
Oh god, what did I speak? Why didn't I just keep that to myself?
Well, there's a shimmer, so you know that they have clothes on, but they're choosing for it to be translucent.
It's oh my god. It's like those t-shirts that just have like a body printed on them.
The chest, just
I'll say there's a number of going through. There's entertainment district. There's a lot of different stuff going on. Bars and taverns, theaters, and performances of all sorts. There's many shops as well. Seeing like some weapon shops. You're seeing some potion shops as well. So like alchemists and or spell components and all that. You're seeing one which is selling rare oils and like you can smell that from a mile away as well, like incense and oils and everything. With like wispy little familiars, kind of like multiple on the outside. Yeah, this is. You've made your way through out of your house, and then towards the main center. As you kind of get towards the university, you are very, very confidently walking into wizard territory. People are walking. The suits and the steampunk kind of aesthetic has fallen off a little bit, and now it's robes and wizard hats, and everything's a bit more like magical glyphs on the floor, and there's a bit of like a glow around the area.
Okay.
Which,
by the way,
Rocky certainly
do we
performed here a few times before, being a wizard.
You mean I don't think Rocky's here.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh.
Sorry, I was dealing with something.
Okay.
What'd you say? Repeat.
Big wizard square in the entertainment. You would have been here showing your magic to people in the past.
Ah, yes. Great memories pulling coins out of people's ears here. Having people pick a card.
that reminds me. Are we able to just cast like through an arcane focus, or do we need material components as well?
Depends on the spell. You can just cast. If it has a spell, if it has a price attached, then you need the component with the price.
Okay. Well then, with that being said, I guess I would need a pearl worth 100 gold pieces for identify. Would that be one of them?
You could buy that here, yeah.
Alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Then I guess let me see what components I need.
Anyone else want to do some shopping?
I want to keep playing with my belly button and then like point at it. I want like everyone around to see that I'm playing with my belly button, so I'm pointing at my belly button and just playing at it.
Okay. I think. Yeah, I think some people would see and just kind of like move away. But Reese or Sandy, you want to get some components before?
I'll be looking for some incense.
Yeah, there is a incense shop.
Perfect.
So there's one which sells rare oils, incense, so it's that shop from before. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, what an owl like? Is there something that owls are known for liking? All I know is they eat like pests, like rat and mice.
Get a meat.
You're
They like meat.
familiar, unless it's changed. Is it? You're find familiar. Is that like a celestial or fae kind of thing, and then it's taken the form of?
In this case, they are going to be what is it? They're celestial.
Okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Say if you kind of head on into the shop, it's like a ding-ding. Tiefling lady, like kind of stocky built. She like large like curled ram horns, kind of like in a like a bob. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'll see you, and she has like multiple familiars, kind of like on her arms and shoulders and stuff. You see familiars. There's a special kind of food for different types. I think there's familiar food for fae and celestial and stuff like that. They don't need. Apparently they like it. More like a treat.
Yeah, it's more of like just the cuisine. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want anything in particular?
Just some incense that I think an owl or a celestial might like. Something that might pique its interest.
Yeah. She will do that. I'm gonna give you the incense. You know the price for it, I think?
I think it's 10. Let me just check my spell.
How many?
10 GP. So we're looking to spend 30 in total.
Yeah, you'll certainly have that.
It's perfect. They will. If their familiars aren't out already, there's an action to summon their familiar and make sure their familiar likes them as well before they buy them. If they don't like them, they'll look for another kind.
They'll kind of, like when a dog buys a chew first time, and
Yeah.
Just to be like, do you like this before I buy it for you? They're gonna go off and peck on it. This shop is with familiars of all kinds. You see, there's a rack of different oils and perfume stuff, which I believe worth combined 1,000 gold pieces for like the whole set.
Yeah.
Different incense of different kinds, and just, yeah, this place feels like assaults your senses immediately come in.
Yes. 100%. I'll happily take the incense and pay for them.
Anyone else want to do anything before we head to the university? Go, you want to do
Yeah.
then on as well.
Yeah.
So he's gonna. I think he's spending 175. So 100 gold pieces for a pearl. 25 for a flask of holy water. Another 25 for some type of divinity tokens. Oh, okay, hold up. Wait, shit. 1, 2. Okay, and then 25 gold pieces worth of diamond dust. Yeah, so
Ooh.
175.
You know, I was waiting. I was like, you got so many clerics, but I don't think any of you bought diamonds.
Well, I haven't prepared Revivify, and I'm not sure I will, but...
Just in case.
Wait, does anybody have Revivify?
Yes.
I'm a wizard. I don't. Perfect. Okay.
One person has Revivify. Cool. So, just making sure. A platinum is worth 10 gold pieces, right?
Eels.
Okay, cool. So I can do what? So 17 platinum away. Plus 5 gold pieces. Yeah, that's that's what Goth's doing before we go.
Yeah.
I
Anyone
would
else?
like
Yeah.
to purchase something, please.
Yeah.
Would like to buy 1 diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, of course.
I would also like to purchase. I'm trying to find. I literally just had it up. 2 hemispectral pieces of clear glass and matching hemispectral pieces of gum arabic, please.
Yeah, you can certainly do that as well. This is there's components and everything for this is a spellcaster's paradise. But all this stuff would definitely be there. You can buy it if you want.
Thank you very much. How much is that going to set me back? The 300 gold pieces plus how much is 2 pieces of clear glass and gum arabic, please?
Does it have a price cost on your sheet at all?
It does not. It just says material, a hemispectral piece of clear glass and matching hemispectral piece of arabic gum or gum arabic.
Yeah, so you don't have to. You don't have for roleplay purposes. But you don't have to buy them if you have a focus or anything like that. If you have your holy symbol, that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then just
Yeah.
the 300. Then I thought that would be more, so I will buy 2.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris, I will
non-costly
buy 2
components.
diamonds worth 300 gold pieces, please.
Huge.
Also, the Arabic and all those bits would kind of be included in that in some way. But
Got ya. Okay. I just like to.
Can I ask what
to
is the
spend
Arabic?
600 gold pieces. It's for a little spell if you wanna test my theory.
Oh, okay. So it's okay.
Yeah, it's for a spell. Would you like to test my theory? It needs to be a willing target, or I could actually do it if you're
I
unwilling.
don't remember. Is it
It's
I
for
will
2 separate
the
spells.
invisibility one? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what says it needs Arabic.
For 2 separate spells, but one is for a willing and one is for a non-willing.
Gum Arabic is tree sap.
Yeah.
That's not what it is in real life, but okay.
Would anyone else be looking to do anything of this before we head on?
I believe this is all the shopping Xeon is planned for.
Uh-huh. Okay. We will head on then. So, over to the map then. I have to be okay with this because, unfortunately, this is a huge tower. As you make your way through this big open square in the middle, there are bridges and towers, and this is a huge, that one. This is a tower with multiple floating towers off the side in a way which, if gravity had any kind of say in this, it would be crumbling to the floor right now. Of course, it's magically held up. There are white doves floating around the sky, the picturesque, almost like cathedral. Heading on inside. So, we'll Heading on inside. Immediately, your eyes would look in the main kind of reception welcome area. There would be Sharn Watch area as well. I think you would see them. Your eyes would kind of dart in the direction like something's not right. In the area, like surrounding as well, you see a figure as well, black coat wrapped around them, kind of like taking some notes, speaking with Sharn Watch themselves. You see front as well. Those who know the face, this would be Larian. Your Morgrave, this would be head of the university. Space around as if populace was told to son. Yeah. What would you be doing?
It is very suspect indeed.
It does look like it's just kind of this area which is kind of like sectioned off, but like some people kind of, you know, if you wanted to go just into the library section, you could still. It's not the whole library is.
Just that section.
Cool. Let me see what I've got, cause so it's Sharn Watch. Is Larian talking with them, or who is talking with him?
Larian's talking to the Sharn Watch, and the Sharn Watch are talking to this guy in the black coat. The guy in the black coat is taking some.
Do we recognize the guy in the black coat?
I don't think you would.
Okay.
But you are all investigators.
Okay, sorry. Just kept getting. Let's see. What can we do? Hey, see. Let's go ahead and go over there. And, well, actually, I'll go ahead and go over there. You can just, and then God's gonna go try and hide behind something.
Yeah. You want to kind of.
Did you jump down off Aegis' shoulder, by the way? Just.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Cool.
You want to like nonchalantly. Okay. Kind of head over to the police. We'll say as well.
Well, no, not over to the police. He's just gonna go and try and hide behind something first.
Okay. And like listen in.
Yeah.
I'll say as well, Robert would have disappeared.
Oh.
Oh fuck! Robert got kidnapped.
So, God, hear this person talking to. They're writing down the paper. And then what happened exactly? What time was this exactly? And they seem to be speaking some details. Well, I don't know. The spells which were performed, they must have taken, and write this down. If the spells which were performed, it must have, in my estimation, must have taken at least a day to prepare. But there wasn't a day when it could have been, and they Need to take down notes. Curious. Something here does not add up. You doing anything?
I guess he's just trying to figure out what type of spell would have taken a day to prepare. What spell could it possibly have been? Yeah, he's just gonna try and go through his mind palace and figure out what spells could possibly take a day to prepare. To prepare or to cast?
I think just on base level, you would know that many spells take actions, bonus action. The kind of spell that would take a day, you're thinking like utility. You couldn't imagine this being something to be used in combat.
Yeah.
But you're also thinking high level. Lower level stuff, you simply, like, even at their most extremes, nothing would take that long.
Yeah. That's.
I want to do something very stupid.
Yeah.
Can I walk over with my holy symbol in hand and attempt to see if I can try and worm my way in by saying, "Oh, I'm the cleric that was sent here to examine the area"?
Yeah, you can go over. So you have your holy symbol, and what is this holy symbol? Who are you worshipping?
Hold on.
Dodorn? And
Hold on. Or never mind.
no, Dodorn.
I forget. Sorry, I'm
Hold on.
stupid. Don't worry about it. Hold on.
Hold on.
No.
Wait.
Could I possibly? I guess if I'm hiding, I'm probably a little bit too far away. Hold up, what is? Oh, it's touch range. Okay, yeah, I'm probably too far away to subtly try and touch him and cast enhance ability on him.
I'm going to be honest, I was just using this as an excuse for you to try and get an advantage on a stealth check to get in there. That's all I was doing.
If you want to do, that, you don't good.
I'm not particularly fussed if I actually get in there or not. I'm just using this as like a stealth thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you had anything that would identify you as like Sharn watch or like anything on you. But like if you're trying to be a distraction, and you can roll with advantage.
Trying to be a distraction so Go can sneak in, but I'm also trying to see if they will let me in by just being a cleric that's like, "Oh, I'm here to examine the area, holding up my holy symbol."
Then, in that case, Gah will just cast enhance ability on himself to give him self advantage on dexterity checks in case he needs to stealth around.
I think then. So as you approach Aegis, and so Rocky, would you try and you have your own way of sneaking? Are you gonna try to sneak in? Yeah. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I was turning on fucking machine. Ouch.
Are you gonna try and sneak in? You have your ways of doing it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So
There is no door that's gonna keep me away from where I need to go.
we'll say that as Aegis goes up. So I imagine you can't like wink, like. But is there some kind of a signal you would give each other to be like, I'll distract him, you go in.
Well, he always has his shield on, which hides part of his hand, so he's just going to give a hand signal.
Give the signal. So can I get a stealth with advantage? And I think actually you're fine without one.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth check for me. Oh, please, dice gods! I never ask you for anything.
For this one time, please, pretty please.
So, Aegis, and to kind of bring it all together as well, let's say Xenon, would you be going up shortly after as well?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
just as a bonus action, I'm able to do like a study type of thing. Can I check the area that we're going into just to make sure that there's not like some type of thing that we should,
Yeah.
not be
Watch out
tripping when
for.
we go in?
Yeah, totally.
It's probably smart.
Totally can do that. So we're kind of in a few different teams. So we're gonna resolve. You totally can find your.
Okay, and there's like not anything I have to worry about tripping some type of trap or like just whatever like magical property might have been left behind.
Yeah, we'll say Larian. Larian is going to continue talking. Yeah, it must have been at least a day, but no one was in my house for a whole day for that cast. Like, it simply. As Aegis would come up, Zenon, would you be coming with Aegis as well?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, in this case,
So
yes.
the two of you heading up to the guard. What would you be, or Aegis, what would you be saying as you approach first?
Just what I had stated before, just like holding up the symbol while giving the hand signal, going, "Oh, I'm the cleric that was sent here to like study stuff," and he's just like waving it around, trying to get as much attention as possible.
Yeah. You can roll a deception.
Could I
Oh,
give
dear.
advantage? Could I help?
I'll say you can't help on this one.
Okay.
Deception, you say? Yeah, here we go with the +1.
The Sharn Watch,
Thanks.
cleric of what? Sorry, we didn't request a cleric. This was no one's been hurt as far as we know. And Zenon coming up. Larian would see you, Zenon.
Yes.
Zenon, I sent the letter to your agency. You're here now.
Indeed.
Well, you took your time.
We had some things we were occupied with, but we now are available for your case.
And I'll say as well at this point, Goch and Rocky will say you linked up with each other, and you're now out of earshot from this conversation.
Okay.
But you do know from what was previously said, the scene is this guy's office. So you start to head in that direction.
Also, if we heard that last little part, guys, like, I told you we should have come earlier. Because he has been, like, saying, when are we going to go?
No, I believed I was attacked in my office. I don't think anything of note happened, but curious. You can
Can we check this dude's office?
check his office. Yeah,
Check it.
we'll get to that in a second. He's talking to Zenon, and he keeps stumbling on his words a little bit when he thinks and talks about the event.
Does he look to have a concussion?
Doesn't.
Okay.
I know magic's enough. I know what a modify memory spell is something has been done to me I haven't had the time to check. Have this removed from me, but cleric, can you do you have a greater restoration on you?
Not at this current moment in time, I'm afraid.
A shame. Surely we're talking to people from the frame tower to come down, and then whatever's been afflicted will need to have that removed. But I was attacked simply. Glyph of Warding was placed in spell. I'm not entirely sure what. We're still uncovering it now. But a high level spell. The glyphs themselves. I have theories, but I simply don't know why anyone would do such a thing. Nothing.
Well, given your stature and importance to the situation, you may be a target. Is there anybody you know who you've had connections with? Anybody that might be upset with previous actions you may have taken?
Everyone in Sharn, for some reason, has a problem with not giving them the resources, the information they need for laws in place. Everyone has a conflict with everything. Nothing was taken from my room, barring, I think, some powdered rubies which I had. But aside from that, nothing was taken. Simply, I mean, I don't know why someone would go through the effort for no good reason.
I have a question outside because I'm taking notes. So they just attacked him to take powdered ruby?
All that was taken from his room was powdered ruby.
Okay.
Do our
He's supposed to be
characters
like
know
head.
of any? Yeah.
Okay. He's the head and
he's going to continue to talk to everyone because he's aware of Xenon, he's aware of Aegis as well. I was going to say, yeah. If we want to have a quick little break, we totally can. If everyone would like to have a pee break. But so he's going to continue talking to Xenon and Aegis because he's accustomed. He's going to relay the information as best he can to all of you. So assume that's happening.
Yes.
And we'll say the details for what he tells you are the details which Goh and Rocky are going to find in their office.
Yeah. I was gonna say Xenon would also happily
Let's
share
go
this with us
sniffing.
as soon as they meet up again. Yeah. Boss.
Actually, Vivi, are you on break? Are you gonna go for a break, or are you fine?
no break. No break. Break.
If everyone's going for a break, could I very quickly do the reason you've left?
Yeah, 100%.
So you were in front of the group walking towards the university, and then as you got closer, slinked back, and then went back into the shop where Xenon had gone before.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It hurts me so much that I'm gonna spend money. I'm talking to my kind of myself, but it's El Tapo. Like El Tapo, my briefcase. I'm like looking at it and being like, is this gonna be alright, man? I'm gonna get more money soon, I hope. And then I just go to the shop and I'm like, hey, I have a list. Can you get me these things?
She'll look at you, see everything there. This is a lot of oils.
Yeah.
is this? And she's gonna start to gather everything and put it all together in like this, like a crate with like straw on the bottom, so it nothing breaks. It's for a spell you're casting.
You are very perceptive, lady. And then I just open El Tapo. I open real wide, and then just eat the barrel that she gave me.
Oh, I've never seen an item like that before. We have a lot of strange customers coming by, but that's incredible.
Thank you. He's lovely. And then I show her the bag.
Yeah, so that's 1,000 gold pieces. Yeah, and I mean, do come back if you need anything.
Hey, can we haggle this? Can we like make it 950? It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of
950.
It's a lot of oil.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the price for all of them together. I mean, we're kind of doing it as a deal. Like, I mean,
yeah, but can we like come down a little bit? Like 900. I just keep going down.
Well, I really can't do 900. It's already quite low.
I take out my my business card, and I'm like, can you like make it 850? And I slide my business card and like a free trial if you ever get in trouble.
And she'll slide the card back. Like, really, I'm fine. Like, I'd rather just you hate the money.
900. I keep going back up. I give her the money. I just leave. I give her the money and leave.
Okay. That's 1,000.
A little teardrop. Yeah. That's basically all the money I started with, by the way.
So are you still shirtless, by the way?
Yes, still shirtless.
Okay. So as you head out, you have the oils and everything that you need. And you feel this almost like heat on your shoulder for a moment. Like this kind of like red, like blood crimson flame almost like licks against your back for a moment.
I don't react.
Where would you be going now? You know that the rest of the party have gone towards the Morgrave University.
I'm assuming that this place would have like a sewer system of sorts, or like an underground place of sorts.
So like the depths is what it's generally where you went to the Rusty Nail. Depths would be kind of a sewer system-ish place.
I would be looking for a sewer system, a manhole, something where no one can see me do the ritual.
Okay.
And I go in there, I like climb down. I look for the driest area because I'm assuming it would be kind of wet because it's a sewers or whatever. Look for the driest area. Kind of something about what I'm doing doesn't feel right. Like it feels like this is gonna hurt me. Something's gonna happen to me. And I take the barrel out, and I guess I start working.
Could you please describe? There's no. Could you please describe what you're going to be doing exactly? You found the driest space with like some control and some privacy.
Yeah.
Describe what you're doing, and also how you're feeling and why.
I am very in a dissociated state that I can only describe as like I'm conscious, I'm aware of what I'm doing, but none of it matters. all that matters is that I get this job done as quick as possible without a single like hint of like accountability, if that makes sense. I can't put it into words in English, but just this sense of like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna regret what happens after later, if that makes sense. But I'm completely dissociated. And I take El Tapo, I shake it. The barrel just drops perfectly clean. I put El Tapo away. Actually, I grab a flask first, just in case I need it. I open the barrel and it's just a bunch of, I'm assuming it's just a bunch of like bottles of oil.
Various different oils, different smells, different types. Nothing seemed poisonous to you, but definitely it's like different soaps and stuff. You know, I mean, definitely not something to ingest willingly.
And I would assume that I would know exactly what I'm doing, and I would be drawing a symbol on the ground. But I would need to first either mix the oils or something, and that's again where El Tapo comes in. I just pour all the oils into El Tapo, and then I just shake him like a lot until he burps, and then I pour the mixture into the barrel, and I grab my hand and start drawing like some sort of like circle that has lashes, and then an oval, like an eyelid shape of sorts, and then just like rune scriptures above the eye, directly like an eyebrow, and it just looks like an eye on the ground with lashes and eyebrows, and it's just a single eye.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Take note of this one I'm about to.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
As some of the players are actually coming back and have no context as to what's happening, you went to a shop and bought a bunch of oils, and then as part of contract you were given by Savannah, you are taking them to a sewer system, have mixed them together and done as the contract has said you're going to do, with the promise of doing these ritual steps, and you achieve power that you could not achieve on your own.
Yes.
The signee shall anoint this accord with rare oils of a combination no less than 1,000 gold pieces. While doing so, the signee shall circle the oils about their person 3 times and speak aloud their ambitions they seek to fulfill.
Speak aloud the ambitions I want to fulfill. 3, right?
3 times.
3 times. Okay. Can you give me a moment?
Yeah, I can. I'll say as you've put them all into your El Tapo, the oils have all combined into this black sanguine ooze, which is rising out of place, and it's your patron, it's Savannah. This succubus in front of you, still not formed completely, still goopy.
Mm-hmm. And I will be just. I don't know why I'm nervous. I also need to read it again.
Speak 3 times your ambition.
My ambition is was something, and I would assume after what I did is something else. This is, of course, gonna be like not what Savannah expected me to say, but I would say I want to be whole. I want to be whole. I want to be whole. Like as in complete. Whole as in complete.
Okay. She is going to, with this, and it is her as the goopy oils will start to recede off her body. She will take her hand and punch it through your stomach, and dig her nails into your heart and kill you.
Bah. I die.
Okay, we're gonna jump back to everyone else really quick.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
I know the saying is succubus steal your
Okay,
heart.
so-
But that is fun.
Robert has fun, guys. Robert has fun.
That's
Robert goes out.
fun.
do you,
Yeah, to Robert? Yeah, probably.
Robert? Do you want us to jump back to you? I don't want to leave you hanging, but like, do you want to? Do you want?
No. I want to be left hanging, please.
No, that's cruel.
Rocky and Goth, then. You make your way
Okay.
towards Larry and Morgrave, the head of the university. You make their way to their office. It is a the area. There's like this like stench of magic in the air. Like it's almost like an ionizing, like it's like this weird smell. But really, you can only pick up on it around magic and. But it's dense, which means something happened, like something high-level magic was casted in the area recently. Yeah, there's movement, there's chairs knocked over, there's, most notably, you're noticing the chair where Larian would sit, like his desk chair, is, almost like exploded outward. The chair is like ripped and like, pieces of wood are like on all sides, and there is a glyph dug out in the carpet. The chair.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Gach is gonna go ahead and take out his lenses that help him see things that are close up, and he'll go ahead and go back there and he'll check out the glyph.
Is this a perception thing, or is this tech magic?
So I think these are his eyes of minute seeing, which are the ones that like allow him advantage on investigation checks that are like basically right in front of his face.
Yep.
Let me see. Is it this one?
Anything Rocky would be doing. So you can roll the investigation with advantage. I think
Yeah.
Rocky would be doing.
She's also investigating around, like snooping about, looking for any locked cabinets that she could get into
Okay.
to see if there's like anything that would clue us into why the fuck this is happening.
I'll say with Rocky first, then. Ooh, I like it. Rocky first. The guy's room.
Do you want me to?
This is the. You're fine. Look, just kind of looking around. The guy's room is filled with. This is the head of a university, of a magical university. You would expect any magical item or relic. This guy also is one of the highest, most known researchers for Zendrick, which is a an area of like giants and Yanti and monsters and like ancient ruins and stuff, so it's very like Indiana Jones, you know. His room is filled with relics and stuff he's found. Everything seems inert and like not a threat or anything like that, but like ancient relics and tablets. Like there's a skull with like gemstones dug into the sides of it. There's like another weird skull, but like certainly not a humanoid. And you're seeing like all sorts of his various adventures over the years. Any of these would like the arcane research, like Zendrick is an ancient place. Any of these relics would be like worth breaking into the room, but none of them seem taken.
All the relics are there.
From what you can see, like the shelves don't seem disturbed.
Okay. But we heard specifically that it was his office that was broken into. All right.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking for something out of place.
Well, we didn't hear that.
No, I thought we did. That's why we're in the office.
You heard that the office
That we
was
did.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
His chair was attacked, and there was a glyph of warding underneath his chair. A glyph of warding, by the way, is so you can set glyphs. So you can set like an explosive rune to go off and triggered. You can also set a trigger, so you can actually you can decide like what would set it off.
Exactly when it goes off.
But you can also set a spell into a glyph. For example, if someone was trying to cast a spell which casted 24 hours, and you wanted it to go off in an action, you could load it into a glyph of warding, and when someone interacted with it in the way that you trigger it to, it will just go off instantly. But someone would need to be in this room for 24 hours to cast that spell. So this was, and like just looking at the scene, with your investigation 17, definitely a glyph of warding. There's a detail with them, so powdered diamonds are used into the spell, and the glyph itself has arcane runes around the edge. Do you speak Draconic by any chance?
No, I don't think so. But let me check to see if I've got something.
Comprehender tongue.
A lot of this arcane language can be understood with Draconic, especially like when it's a language conjured by a spell, like the imprint of a spell.
Let's see. Is comprehend languages a cleric spell?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I did not remember to go through my spell list for the day, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and write these down.
Okay.
Just kind of as I see them, trying to trace them.
Even without knowing exactly what they've said, it's a high-level illusion spell that was put onto this.
Oh. Okay.
You're seeing as well, there's multiple, there's like an area in this room. He's a spellcaster. He has his own component, like vignettes. Like it's kind of like cabinet that opens up and he's got like multiple components and different types. All of them are accounted for except the spot which is labeled ruby dust. Or powder ruby.
Okay. Okay, that's what they know. I guess after that, I'd look for any other trace that they left behind.
Yeah. I'll say with your investigation, it's hard to tell. Loka, are you doing anything?
Actually, let me check the area right outside of the office. Like if there's anything like on the window or like where the person might have broken in. Trying to get clues, you know? I didn't find it much.
You can roll an investigation now then. Or actually, don't roll me an investigation. I don't want to over-roll investigation. Going outside, you're noticing the lock. And I think earlier on, we said that someone could, in the previous session, I think it was Alice, his lockpick broke and he was able to damage the lock to get you in. This lock also seems to be tampered with in some way, as if picked.
Okay, interesting. Got a pick lock. Does it look like the person had much skill?
There's scratches around the edge. It doesn't seem like they were the best at this.
Amateurs.
This maybe isn't a group of rogues, this might be a group of wizards.
But hold on. If it was a group of wizards, why'd they have to pick a lock? Don't they have like a spell for that? Unless they're...
There are spells, there's like the knock spell, but then you can hear that. There's teleportation spells, like there's ways around it. Certainly, there's things they could have done.
I'm gonna go and tell Go. Is it Go or Go?
Gah.
Go. Yeah, Go.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You gotta hear that little sound at the end.
Yeah,
Gah.
ha. Yeah. And she's gonna kind of peek over to you and be like, whoever broke in here was not a professional. That's for sure. Thieving is not their specialty.
So then what was it? Well, actually, they've taken some ruby dust. I think if they're not thieves, they could be mages. But what spell needs ruby dust? And gosh, just gonna kind of think on that.
So
That's all. Yeah, they didn't take any artifacts. Strangely enough. Leaving behind, she's like looking at some of them like they do look shiny.
Wait a second. And do we know how long ago this happened?
he's out talking to the police now, so he would have triggered it recently.
Okay. Daw's gonna go ahead and this could be a bust. There could be multiple, but Gah is going to go ahead and once again locate object, and he's gonna think about some ruby powder dust.
Ooh.
You're thinking that they left a trail?
He's not sure if they left a trail, but he can absolutely find them if they did.
Ooh, I like that.
Once again, locate object coming in clutch.
Oh, you don't know how much. Okay, go for it. Pop off.
I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah, got hits locate object. What direction do I sense it coming from? Could you just like ping on the map where, once again, where Larion's office is, and like ping where the locate object is coming from?
So, I mean, you would have worked your way up. His office would actually, I think, it would actually be near the top. In fact.
Of course.
That was a lot of stairs for us.
There's indeed a lot of fucking stairs, holy shit.
You know what, actually... No, it does make sense. He'd have his office at the top. I'm being silly. Would you be going to see it? Would you be going in that direction?
I would be going in that direction. And Gah goes ahead and pulls his broom of flying out of his bag of holding.
I'll say as you travel in that direction, and Rocky, were you staying in the office or getting on as well?
I mean, I could just click my heels and my shoes can make me fly as well.
Okay, Dorothy.
Let's go, mobility items.
You get on your broom of flying. It's me.
You know there's not going to be any copyright infringement there.
Yeah, thank you for holding space with this moment.
You're holding space.
Make your way down, following together. And so I'll say there's a corridor, and you see where it's the locate object, you see where it's pointing at the end of the corridor, right? You haven't been seen at this point. Rocky, you have a sending stone. Aegis, you have a sending stone. Aegis?
Yeah, Aegis does have sending stones, and also the spell sending.
So you two could communicate to each other if you want to. The ruby dust is coming from Larian.
Wait, it's coming off of Larian himself?
Yes.
Been huffing too much of the red powder.
Johnny has to answer for his.
It's not that he is. I think that now you're a bit closer, and you have the eyes of minute seeing as well. It's not that he. I think if it was in his lungs, you would kind of sense it differently. Or if he was covered in it, you would sense it. He is...
Yeah.
It's coming from him.
It's just on him. Okay.
Oh, player just realized what the fuck this was. It took me so fucking long. Is he made of snow by chance?
He does not appear to be made of snow. He appears to be very humanoid, right?
Very humanoid.
Hold up. There was oh shit, that glyph of warding. It had an illusion. It was illusion. That was all it was. We don't know what it was hiding or what it was making him see. And also, I'm gonna assume he might have busted his own chair in and took the ruby dust. But we don't know why.
That's the real question. Why the fuck would you do that?
Are you guys communicating to... So,
Yeah. Holding up the walkie.
Oh, technically, I think we have like 20 words to communicate this.
Sending, oh yeah.
Okay. So what are you sending?
Ruby dust missing.
No.
Okay.
Okay, wait. That's right. We know that the ruby dust is missing, so they know that too. So we can say, ruby dust on Larian. That's 4 words. Illusion glyph in office.
Yeah.
Don't know why there. Don't know why Larian stole ruby dust. How many words is that?
From my count, that was 19.
Yeah. What's your last
Fuck yeah.
And that wasn't over.
Uber.
Actually, 20. There we go. That's the 20.
You would hear the message
There we go.
come through. So you two.
Oh wait, does the sending stone just say that out loud while he's in front of Larian?
We'll say the Sending Stone. Would you have this as like part of you, maybe?
Pling, pling.
Aegis would probably have it integrated into him, yes.
So we can say you just like you know this message.
I see.
So
Double checking, my magic mouth hasn't triggered right. I completely forgot I had this on me.
the magic mouth. So you do have the magic mouth. I think I explained when you went to the Warforge thing, but I don't think you were there for that session. So there's like, it's a big city. There's like 30,000 shifters, and there's a shifter festival going on. It would have pinged a few times now, but I think any time there was a ping, it wasn't the person you're looking for.
Yeah, it just keeps me on my toes. No, 100%.
You asked for specifically a shifter.
When I instruct them up to speak when an elk shifter creature moves within 30 feet of the object. Yeah.
If it's an elk shifter, I don't think it would have. It might have pinged like once or twice, but like.
Yeah.
Again,
it's not the person we're looking. 100%. In that case, because I am just checking my items, would I be able to cast a detect magic?
You can cast detect magic, yeah.
My sheet would load. Sorry, I'm being a little laggy.
That reminds me. While I'm looking at Larian, can I I don't know. I don't have detect magic myself. Do I? I don't think so, but I don't know. Can I just try and sniff out if there's enchantment magic on him?
Right. I don't think you would sense any enchantment magic. With the detect magic, heavy illusion magic, you can see the particles of ruby dust in him, like through his body almost. I feel like you would have an idea at this point as a character. I think you would know the spell. With the information that was relayed from the ground team to you.
Okay, the player's assuming it's simulacrum, but there's so many different. It could be disguise spell. There's so many different spells it can be. The only one that I know that uses ruby dust that's illusion, I think, is simulacrum. Because all the other ones I know are abjuration spells.
So Aegis, Larian is speaking to you, and he's putting he's basically just relaying everything in the office as it was described to the rest of the team. So his chair was exploded, a glyph of warding placed under his chair. Doesn't know what spell was cast. We're still investigating at this point. But a powerful one which must have taken a long time to perform on the glyph, and no one was in that room for that long of a time. They think a modified memory spell was cast on them as well. Their story doesn't line up completely. Anything you would be doing?
Aegis doesn't know this information because all he knows is that the dust is on him. Can Aegis poke him?
Yeah.
Aegis is going to poke him. Aegis just does like the one finger thing and just very, very slowly just poke.
I think. You can decide how.
I wish to die right. Let me see here.
You can decide how your character would process this information. As you poke them, they would appear cold to the touch. Now, obviously, Warforged robotic. I imagine you would have some kind of sensors, something like that. Like, you would have some way to regulate
like snow or ice,
temperatures.
perhaps. Cough, cough.
Similar to snow, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be sensors because it would be like, oh yeah, check who's dead and just give them a poke to see if they're cold or not as you're walking around. Then if he feels that it's cold, he's going to look back at the finger, look back at Laurie and look back at his finger and then go, do you happen to have poor blood circulation right now?
I was just attacked. I mean, anyone would be aghast in a situation like that.
No, this isn't a gassed cold. This is like you're dead cold.
They'll pat themselves down. I'm dead?
No, I'm just saying that you feel like a dead body would feel when it's cold. Can somebody else give him a poke to make sure my senses are working? Because he looks very much alive.
Could you heal me? If I like... And they're going to start to pat themselves down. The detective as well on the scene. So you don't look no injuries on you that I can see, and they're gonna start looking around. If I may, and they start patting him.
Wait, the inspector's now poking him or patting him down.
Yeah.
Then he's just gonna look at the inspector and go, "See, is it just my senses or is he cold?"
He rather cold, but what would that mean anyway?
A constructed being of sorts.
We'll take a step back. This fellow, by the way, long coat, hat on, completely blacked out, standard issue, like boots of non-detection, gloves of thievery. He is the closest. He's the kind of investigator where he's gonna find out things and you're never gonna know he's there. And he takes a step back. Sir, I do not believe you have been fully transparent with us. And he'll start to cast tech magic himself. Definitely illusion.
Wait, so this is an illusion, and then that's when he's gonna a little harder into the chest.
Like he'll stumble back a little bit. You're strong, and he's like a university professor. Look, it's not an illusion. Your hand would have passed through me.
There are tangible illusions. Even a second-class wizard would know that illusions become tangible as soon as you pass your cantrip studies.
I know who I am. I'm not a second-class wizard. How dare you? I'm Larian Morgrave. I know who I am. I remember myself as a child. I have a history.
Maybe this is why your memories are a little bit clouded. You may be a constructed entity. One in the image of someone else. In this particular case.
I don't know what. And the detective. Alright, so what's the plan? This guy's strong. Throwing spells around, we might be in some trouble.
Oh,
Well, he's his own independent entity. He could live the life he wants, just like many other constructed beings among us have.
I think with some illusion spells, if you can like beat a DC, you can see through them, and that's kind of what God's trying to do. He's trying to see if this is actually Larian or if this is someone else.
Above table, Xenon is heavily hinting at this is a constructed being and this is not the original.
So if you're getting
Maybe
close
it's
enough,
Lacrim of Swords.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
Got and Rocky are kind of coming up and now kind of patting
Yeah.
from behind. Well, sir, there are some constructs. Certainly, an illusion doesn't have to be something intangible. Right? Might I suggest there's research, like we're talking to the Frayne Tower. Why don't we go there and we can have spelled, right? Certainly. Let's dispel this.
You do understand the risks of dispelling such a spell from a vessel.
Yeah, but I know for certainty who I am, and because of the penance I've lived my life, I am indeed construct. Yes, they'll stop for a second. That that means I am taken. And I am, you know, the nation I possess. I contacted you with a letter I took into the. We have a residence, a gem held within the university. We haven't done a full research on. Want to investigate yourself and have a little look as psionic powers. Believe and enhance someone with psionic power. But you need to be over a certain threshold. Simply destroy them. Hold it. It's because we have. I need to ensure. Have the system. They kind of. There's this weird moment of like. They're kind of resigning themselves to like, this could just be it for me. For this existence, which, you know. So, walk with me. And then it will start. The investigator will start to walk on. And it will turn back and then head back to all of you.
Like, they're heading in Rocky and God's direction?
Yeah, they're coming back. I'm imagining all of you are now together.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would have had to investigate. You were patting down there. I like the cut of all of Jib. My name is Breland. That's from Nolan Investigations. And he'll give you his business card. He is, he's a Korrivar.
I'm Ga. And we're from. And he just realizes that we've never made a name. We're from. Yeah. Yep, we're from somewhere.
I'll see this man to the frame tower of this spelled and relay gather. I'm sure you'll find your own way. I'll be in touch. They will hand a person. They'll hand another sending stone. I guess I'll hand this to Aegis closest. This one is a personal direct line.
Okay.
Anyway, come along, sir. And he'll walk with Morgrave, and they'll head off the tower. A lot of people in the city take weapons of war and cause great harm to people. In so many ways, the most destructive weapon in a city like this, person's mind. The most powerful. Morgave University, they dig on ancient knowledge and texts and unearth things which should be buried. There's so much which could have been lost that could cause ruin for a city like this, or new inventions of artifice, things which are newly founded and created. We still don't know, as a setting, we don't know what caused the day of mourning, but somebody.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, if we're still kind of like in the same spot, Gach is hey, who knows Draconic?
I do.
Good. And he'll go ahead and pull out the sheet that has the copy of the glyph. What's this saying?
Many of the... So there isn't a... I don't have a direct translation. Draconic is a strange language. The Draconic prophecy is something which has been studied for thousands of years in this setting. The Draconic language is something which to you would read it more literally. In Draconic, this is a spell, high-level illusion spell, but you would be noticing it's written in plural. So not one person casted this. It was something Circle casted.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I am relaying this exactly as you've just said, but I would like to add a little bit extra. As he's reading the dragon script out to everyone, his eyes, instead of becoming the blue or red, they are now purple.
Okay. No, this is so. Oh my god! So this is affecting way more than just Larian, possibly that, or it's like really affecting him.
I think we're gonna go from here and we're gonna head over. Vivi, you here?
Yep, Vivi's always here.
We're gonna head over to you as we pan out of the Morgrave University. You don't see in the frame tower, not too far from your location, in one of the hovering towers off to the side. Rob Nolan stands there with a number of clerics and clerics of knowledge. This weird mix of religion and science are performing the spell magic, and Larian looks on with a sad expression, with confusion and worry. We'll cut to Robert. You start to breathe again. A little drop of water from the sewer system, like this little drop, plop, 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 rhythmically hitting onto your forehead.
I like kind of wake and like at this point I'm just confused on what happened. I just have bits and pieces in my head. Like I remember seeing, I think, Savannah, and then then something happened and I slept, and I look at myself.
In the water, you look down.
I'm primarily looking at my hands right now. My shoulders and like
as you move,
my stomach.
You're stiffer than you used to. You feel more air in your lungs for a moment, like something feels foreign to you. Looking at your hands, they are not your hands. They are scaled, with red scale.
And like pointy nails that like protrude. They look like they're a part of my finger. It doesn't look like it's a nail, it looks like it's a part of my finger.
No, this would look like a nail.
Would look like a nail.
Yeah. This would look like a claw.
Not a very pointy finger.
And you'd be looking at yourself, I'm a fiend one. Kind of my patron that turned me into a devil. Something, you know. You look over and you look into the puddle of the water. And detect magic on the contract would have shown there was multiple. This would essentially function as several different types of combined spell scrolls.
Okay.
The spell you just casted is called Reincarnation.
Yeah.
You are now a Dragonborn, a red Dragonborn.
Do I realize that immediately, would you say?
I would say so. These two large, webbed draconic wings stretching out back. You feel, I think, where there's like a pipe in the sewer work, it will like burst for a minute and a bout of steam will kind of touch against you, but you don't feel hot. Like the heat impacts you differently. That is like, you feel like you have resistance to it now.
And I'm this like, I'm now this Dragonborn. Can I or can you describe how I look as a red Dragonborn?
So a lot of the details, if you want to make up, you want to decide different horned configurations and all that stuff, have 2 large wings. So at level 5 you get 2 large wings, which you can now fly with. You have claws, you have a breath weapon, you have a snout, and however else you want to design yourself with.
Alright, so I'll do that later. But as for now, just imagine like Dante from Devil May Cry, and just imagine this like tall dragon-ish figure, and the first thing that Robbie does is like scream from kind of agony, because as Robbie like looks and he doesn't see himself and doesn't feel like himself, this sluggish 4'11" man is now this like 6 foot whatever like dragon, where he doesn't affect him the same, and he is now shattered, completely broken, and just like screaming, punching the wall, just like trying to figure out how to like do this, and like screaming to just like bring Savannah. Like, where's Savannah? Savannah. I can't really scream because it's 5 a.m. right now, but if I would, I would scream Savannah.
I imagine you'd scream and it would come out as like this very deep, like draconic, almost like a roar now.
Yeah, and I like, again, I am completely distressed and confused on how this happened. Well, I guess I know how it happened, but I didn't want it to happen. I now I guess I need to find like, I need to find my friends to actually finally like tell them what I am and how I have the powers that I do. I take El Tapo and I just burst out of the fucking manhole. I guess I fly now.
Yeah, you can
Does
fly.
flying feel weird, or does it feel natural?
I imagine, so you can fly. I imagine
It's like a newborn deer type thing, where like I'm flapping my wings weird. Yeah, like there's no rhythm to my flapping, but it is flapping. I am ascending. I'm oddly fast for how I think it's just pure anger and like frustration, and it's just carrying me up into the sky, and like I'm screaming Savannah still, but I don't think anything can hear me when I'm in the sky.
You went down the sewer as one thing, came out crawling agony, that confusion and rage and everything in your head, taking off into the sky, flying, probably like knocking into the side of a building, chipping off a bit of the brickwork, and flying off like very, very roughly, like as fast as you can. Still your shimmer thing, you're still shirtless, you're still but you make your way towards Morgave University. We'll say as Larian has that spell dispelled, and everyone is kind of in this receptionist foyer area, then at that point we'll say Robert would come in. I don't think any of you would recognize Robert, even with El Tapo and wearing what they're wearing. I think Dragonborns are a very common thing, and I don't think it would immediately click for anyone, like those details, that it has to be the same person.
All of Robert's clothes were sized for a 4-foot person. They're like, is Robert just naked, like actually naked?
Well, I guess.
No, he just has a blunt core.
Please no, please no.
I think your armors and stuff like that would be fine, but I think you're like hulking, or like it's tight on you now.
Yeah, it is very tight. It looks like the Hulk, basically.
Oh my god, are you in booty shorts?
Right now, yes, sure, you could say it's a booty short.
Bro.
Who's your best friend? Spandex is your best
Are we
friend.
so fat? No, I would like to think. I would like to think I'm ripped as shit, but I don't like it. Robbie doesn't like being this ripped.
You hear God just yell, "Oh God!" Because from his lower angle, he sees a nut popping out.
I crash land, get up. Goch screams, "Oh God!" A nut is popped out. Whatever. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I speak like a freak at this point. I cover myself, and I'm like, "Goch, please help me."
I don't know you. Who the fuck?
What? You don't know? I'm Robbie. Look, I'm Robbie. And I like point at my belly button, which is now abs, shredded.
No. Robbie is like a 4 foot nothing. Not that.
I don't know what happened. Please. I don't ask for much. Please. We need to fix this.
Damn it! Where's Robbie? Did we actually let our eyes off of Robbie?
And I would feel like Goch is like again, like dismissing Robbie, and I would just like be. I would say, like, you're good for nothing or something like that is like just hurtful without actually like expressing how they feel, because they feel like Goch doesn't mind being dismissive towards me, and maybe I've been too much of an idiot, maybe I've ruined too many things, but I feel like I don't have a place, like even more now since I look like this. I am this, and I just like guess sit on the floor, like wallowing in my own sorrows, like it is this plague that I have, or this thing that I feel ruined. I feel.
Could I
feel
attempt something?
Yeah, go for
Wait
it.
a second.
I'm
That
going to
crying
stare.
sounds familiar.
I'm going to stare to Robbie's now new form with the same purple eyes that I had while reading that scroll, and then going to ask in Draconic, if you're really Robbie, what was the first conversation that me and Robbie had together?
Okay, out of character, I don't remember. I think it was where were you, right?
No, it was the conversation about souls. So if you just mention anything about souls,
Yes.
that's you good.
Okay. I look at Aegis and I'm like, well, how do I understand you? And then I just like cry even harder. I'm like, ugh, I'm ruined, man. I'm just ruined. I'm trying to scramble my mind, thinking what me and Aegis talked about this morning, and it was like, how we don't have souls. Souls are this thing. Doesn't exist.
Aegis' eyes become blue again, and he goes, "No, that's Robbie."
I lay further on the ground and I just like sleep, just laying there, not really asleep, just like
I'm gonna poke you.
I roar at you.
Yeah. Definitely taller. Definitely a real body. Not like some weird ass illusion.
Get away from me. None of you guys understand.
Yes. No one understands your dark, twisted mind. Got it.
Actually, this Oh wait. Oh wait, yeah. He does know. This might be a blessing in disguise.
I immediately shoot up, be like, blessing skies. A blessing in disguise. That's why you. This is what you call what I'm going through right now. A blessing in disguise. I want to rip you apart.
Come down here. Come down here. And he's gonna cup his hands around his mouth and just whisper in your ear. Nobody saw a dragonborn leave the building that night. Okay.
I don't. I don't believe that Goch, again would say something like that. So I like. I'm like, where's your empathy, Goch? Where is it? I'm a fucking heartless man. You know. I've been doing this for 43 years. I've seen shit. Where's your heart? And I point at their heart.
Well, you're pointing at it right now. Yeah, it's right there. Right there. And he just points. He puts his finger right next to your finger and points to his chest.
I am a mistake. I am worse than I was. All I thought that what I was doing, helping Savannah, would make me happy and make her happy. But it just ended up with me being broken and destroyed even more.
Oh gosh.
You know what would really suck if there was a dragonborn that walked in hearing this conversation? Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, are you still saying things in Dragon in Draconic?
No, just comment.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Do I still keep the feat that I get at level 1? I'm guessing not. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Gach is gonna kind of look around and just gonna say, if you really want to do this here, help yourself, dude.
What do you mean help myself?
You're just kind of moping almost all the time. And if you're not moping, you're drinking so that way you're not moping. Help yourself. Don't help Savannah.
You don't understand, do you?
I guess not.
I stand up again. I look at my kinda shrinked up clothes, and I just make it my size plus a shirt. The shirt is has Bart Simpson's on it, and he's emo. But I guess the equivalent of Bart Simpson and Eberron would be what would that be? Okay, so I would have that figure. I would have that figure of the XXXTentacion hair and the face tattoos on that character. Black shirt, everything. And I am just hiding my wings, or trying to, I guess, in my suit. And I will just look at the group and I will say, I guessing you guys have not noticed. I thought I was gullible, but God, I'm a warlock, and I have these powers because of Savannah. Savannah's my fiend. And I guess it's kind of like me breaching the contract if I say who is my signee or whatever, contractier.
You don't.
I don't know. Yeah.
So this contract, if you're kind of explaining it, the contract you signed was given to you by your patron, but the powers you have are given by something else.
I still tell them what I tell them. I think it's Savannah who's giving me my powers. I probably, this was probably a mistake.
Have you shown them the contract, by the way?
I don't think I have it on me.
You do.
Oh wait, I have it on me. Hold up here. I now do show them the contract, and I just say that like I thought this would like progress me and Savannah to be together better, but I still kind of can't look at her, if that makes sense.
Those, because I don't know if 10 minutes would have fully passed, those with detect magic would see, I mean, you can see like different schools of magic. I would imagine the fiendish energy of this would kind of show in some way as well. Like, I imagine the aura would be a lot more like violent or fiery. This spell scroll, or this contract, basically functions as a spell scroll. So the first spell which was casted first spell scroll which was casted was reincarnation, which reincarnated you into a dragonborn.
Yeah.
There is another spell on here as well.
Mission of Binding. Which combines wait.
There is another spell on here which is giving transmutation. High level, we're speaking in the 6, 7, 8, 9 levels spells, but transmutation. I'd say this is giving off fiendish, heavy fiendish. It is a mixture of something else as well. It's just kind of like, you see the schools of magic, but there's kind of this purplish flame coming off of it. The same kind of shade of purple, which was being given.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Everyone can hear me?
Yeah, it felt like you just cut off very quickly. I was like, what?
Oh shit.
They were explaining. No, you didn't. I don't know, but they were explaining the.
Okay, so simply, spell scroll. Previously, there was the reincarnation spell, which was on this before, which we all know about. There is another spell on here giving off transmutation. There are other versions of the spell on here giving conjuration. All of these powerful magics. Like we are talking 6, 7, 8, 9 levels. Like in the upper levels of spells. You would probably be seeing a tithe between. There's probably like a connection between this contract and Robert right now, like a string connecting them right now. There is a fire coming off of this with the detect magic, which isn't a school of magic, but it's like the aura of this fiendish energy, and there is a purplish flame coming off. The same color of purple which you were seeing in Pretender.
And I did use detect magic, so I would know what Pretender was.
Yes.
Okay. But I don't think I would. I don't think I would immediately like clock that or like think about that like immediately right now. All I would be thinking about is that this is bigger than me, and I probably should have studied the contract better. But I guess love blinds you or whatever.
You're
Well-
found in it.
Now that we know that there's some extra magic on it, I can identify it to see what all spells it can do.
I think I have to complete the ritual, or I think I will die. I think that was the point of the contract.
It does not say you would die. It says it would terminate if you died.
Oh, it terminate if I
So
die.
if you die, the contract is severed. So you can't like reap all the rewards and then die and then get revivified and then still have all the rewards. Right?
Yeah.
I researched this. I found ways to get loopholes.
Okay. Interesting.
A very common loophole that. But also, yeah. Are you actually doing identify?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll also do it.
I was going to ask if I can borrow Robert while the thing is being done, so I can do that after as like a thing while the identify is happening. I want to borrow Robert.
Me? You want to Robert me? You want to like borrow me?
Yes. Well, so if the identify spell goes off first, and then in that 10-minute thing of it happening, I would like to have a conversation with Robert.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to think that I can't keep the contract with Koch.
Why would you
it's
think
again
that?
because it's connected to me, tied to me, and I think if it, I guess the thread gets too thin.
You could give it to someone else.
Okay. Just walk with them.
So I can wait till after the identify is procced, and then just say that in the interim of that happening, I have this conversation with Robert.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'm sorry, I was going to say, do you want to do the identify first, and then I can then sort of do Robert after?
Yeah.
We already identified, I guess, right? Or
No, you did tech magic. I'll just say straight up. Robert is now tied into doing 3 things, or has achieved the first thing, which is the reincarnation spell. The next one, with the identify spell, you're able to identify. The next one would be a true polymorph. And then...
so to turn into this thing that I am.
Oh,
No, you're already turned into exactly what you are.
Then what is a true polymorph?
They're gonna turn you into something else that would. I've heard of a lot of people doing it to like become a dragon. No, a dragon. Gosh, let me finish my sentence. For one.
Sorry.
Second of all, I haven't even told you the last thing that it can do. Give me a second. Val.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Lux would not be mean to me in real life. I don't think so.
No, Lux wouldn't be mean to you in real life. Sorry about that. I didn't make that clear.
True polymorph.
I don't want to turn into a dragon.
After the second one, it doesn't specifically say dragon, but it doesn't say that it doesn't dragon.
No, that's what Robbie said.
Yeah. Also, so after achieving the first one, as it says there, so there is a wish spell which you can claim at any time you want. And after doing step 2, there is another wish spell. Both wish spells need to be...
Wait, I have a wish spell right now?
Yeah, you can cast wish.
He hasn't told you just yet.
Reasonably interpreted and upheld by the patron and fulfilled without long-term cost, servitude, or detriment to the patron. Basically, this isn't a wish reality bending thing. This is like, you can ask your patron to do anything.
Yeah, like Savannah has to go and do that thing and come back.
Yeah. So you can be like,
okay,
Savannah, I want you to do this, or I want you to make me more powerful, or I want this to happen.
Oh my god. Guys, I can do 2 things. One of them is like genuinely like render pretender like I would just take the holy sword from the pretender. But I low-key
Yeah, you could.
have
Honestly,
to discuss this later.
that if your patron is powerful enough to take the sword from Pretender, in theory that could be something. After doing the second task, you then, and as written in here, the signee shall be called to perform one act, deed, or undertaking that advances either greed or power as designated by the fiend. This task must be performed willingly. Fulfillment of the task completes the accord. Basically, you need to do one thing and they haven't said what it is.
Yeah.
It's like an open promise. You just...
Yeah. And I don't know why, but maybe this is like something that I also have in real life, but right now I feel like, or Robert does feel like, that he has already finished step one. Why not finish the whole thing? He's actually really compelled now.
Yeah.
For some odd reason.
You mean because you've got wishes?
Okay. I do not think that the wishes is what makes me want to do it. It's mostly the accomplishment of completing something is what makes me feel like, oh, maybe I should keep going. But I don't tell anyone this. My objective, or I guess, yeah, my objective to showing them this is maybe to like rid me of Savannah, but at the same time, I kind of want to still do it. Like, I guess, contract what I am doing to them. Contradict what I'm trying to do.
But I'll say, so if you was to take the time to scribe this into a spellbook or something like that, that totally could be done. If you wanted, like, if one of you wanted this spell in your spellbook, you could, from this, because it would function like a spell scroll, and equally any of you could cast this. It doesn't have to be Robert's. But there would be different, there may be like different things you'd have to agree to on that, but like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy, just a bunch of funky stuff.
And I guess I'm like, again, still sad. I walk off a little bit into the distance, and then I guess Aegis will come and walk to me.
You're with Aegis right now, because in the intro, so while that's being identified, but Aegis, what are you doing?
Aegis will look down at Robert. Well, now look at Robert, seeing as they're pretty much eye level now. And then just say, if you ever wish to talk to someone about your condition or whatever you wish to call it, I will listen.
I guess I stay silent for a little bit, and I like look at Aegis, and I'm like, I don't know, Aegis. Everything that has led up to this feels like one big mockery of me. I still don't hate Savannah. I just think she needs to be nicer to me. And I don't know what to do.
Sometimes, as I have heard, relationships can be like that. But remember, you have something that a lot of others would want.
And that is?
He takes his finger and taps your chest 3 times, in sync with the heartbeat, and then goes, "You have a heart." It is something that is worth no amount of gold.
And then he said gold, and I got a little bit excited. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what my heart can do, or if I even like care about anything. I'm usually mad and frustrated. I snap at people. I'm kind of vulgar. And I wish I would just be the same I was before joining the guild, I guess, and seeing Savannah. I wish to be normal again.
And you shall, given time.
Yeah. Thank you, Aegis.
There's no problems at all.
Thank you, Aegis.
And Aegis just turns and walks back towards the rest of the group.
I stay there.
At this point, you'd all know what's coming. God, you are holding the contract still.
Yep. By the way, what resurrection, did that spell get burned out of the contract?
Reincarnation was casted, so that would not function as a spell scroll.
Okay, cool. So then there's greater polymorph and wish, and there's a third spell, is what you said?
True polymorph and wish. There's not a third spell, but there's an very fiendish, which is reminiscent of. I'll just say with magic. I imagine it's like everyone has their own unique colors, like a specific. If two people cast the same spell, there's like very minute details on like who casted it. There is the same energy on this contract as it is with Pretender. You don't know what that connection could be. Maybe if he took a contract with another fiend, or even the same fiend, that could be a reason.
If he's taking contracts with fiends, he can't possibly be holding that sword.
I
Well, he
walked
shouldn't
back,
be.
and I was like, what sword?
This contract has like the same type of aura that the Pretender has. I'm talking about his sword, the one that you have to have like pure intentions or some shit to grab.
And he has that?
Yeah, he has that sword. I don't know if he's dealing with fiends as well, or what's going on with him.
Have I given you this? I have not given you this.
Given us what exactly?
Where's my hand? Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm loading. Continue on. I'm gonna. Of the sword and the history of the sword.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you know
do I know of what exactly?
of other contractees?
Savannah kind of mentioned something one time of like doing someone's, maybe like helping another like devil, maybe. I didn't know it end up like this. I didn't know that helping Savannah would make me into this, and I didn't also know that it would be to serve another fiend.
Well, listen. I don't necessarily understand what you mean when you say this, and it kind of does an up-down gesture at you, because you're. It's not like they made you ugly, or they disabled you, or
They made me
anything
more
like
modern.
that.
maybe a modeling.
If anything, you're I mean, listen, we're based off of our planet is a dragon. Our stars are a dragon. Our underworld is possibly a dragon too. I would say you probably have it better now, if we're being quite honest.
What do you mean? I was so beautiful.
It's dragons all the way down.
Okay, +2.
You know what? It's beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Leavgar, you're looking for the word improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an improvement. There you go. That's the word.
An improvement.
To say that your previous form was grotesque and hideous, but this is a...
Well, hold up. I did not say grotesque and hideous. Like I said, dragons hold a high place in our society. As a dragonborn, you might get a little bit more perks than... Oh god, out of character. What was your race? Was it dwarf?
It was human. I was just a short
Human. Oh, you were just a short human. Okay. You might get more perks than you were as a human.
So you guys like me this way?
Well, I would like you anyway, as long
if you
as
guys
it's
like me,
anywhere else besides.
This way, I'll
No,
be fine.
no.
I think.
Be earnest.
If you guys like me this way, I think I'll stick this way. It's fine.
How about I put it this way?
Give two flying rat's asses and just goes, yes.
The only way I would see an improvement is if it was on a personal, inner level.
I changed my glamour. My glamour started like armor, and it's just this. It's Gucci. It's Louis.
As we
And, like,
have kind of all met up once again and reacquainted with Robert. And just to be sure, by the way, a true polymorph spell, if you shifted into like a bear and took your hit points down to 0, you would revert back to you were. This is perfect.
I thought a true polymorph was. I thought true polymorph was if you could keep concentration of it for the duration you were then stuck as that. Polymorph is if you drop down to 0 hit points, you'd go revert.
But if you maintain for the full... What?
Yeah, isn't true polymorph basically...
Well...
Yeah, isn't that one like 8 hours or 24 hours?
Up to an hour. That's crazy. Well, I guess...
So, what? Just an hour?
An hour.
Yeah. If you concentrate for an hour on true polymorph, you can just say that thing.
So weird.
Regardless. We're coming up to the end of the session, so you all have been given instructions to go to... So what the letter from Larry and Morgrave was given to you because they believe the Resonance Stone would be stolen. They feared that it was under threat. Making your way through... This is a library, this is also a museum. I believe you would be down, so there's the courtyard at the bottom, and then there's the you would like make your way a bit. I think you up steep fact. And you see the spot in this large, like, open room, and like an art gallery where, like, this large, not glass domed window. It's not going to be like someone's going to be lowered down, but like this kind of secure room. not kind of secure. This secure room, Sharn watch guards and members of the Morgrave with a Morgrave kind of more like personal security team are all in attendance here. It's open to the public, but the room itself and the items in displays and stuff are very secure. The resonance stone is held in a sphere of... You see like faint glyphs anytime like a bit of a speck of dust or something would touch you, so you go making up the runes is, I wouldn't say common, but like you've seen it before anytime you come to like somewhere like this. Basically like a field of antimatter surrounding it. So if this thing let off a magical burst of some kind, it couldn't break through. Like there's no way for the item itself to break out of the container. And there's no way for someone to teleport inside. There's, a lot of protections kind of on the item itself. So, and you see the item, it is a purple crystal. You would know this to be a Kyber dragon shard. So this is essentially, for lack of a better, this is a scale from Kyber, the dragon, the evil dragon, which is in the depths of the planet. It's a scale from them with unbelievable psionic ability. It's held in a crystal container, and then has Bibreshk, which is a purplish metal, kind of gilded around the edge. That is a metal which is crafted by goblins, in fact. So there's this... It seems like it's not dwarven make, it's not elvish make. It seems like a device of goblin construct, but unbelievable power.
Of goblin construct, and I'm guessing Gahwood has told us the goblin, like the overthrown, right? They would tell us about them.
Would you?
Yeah. If there's goblin craftsmanship, Gah more than likely knows it when he sees it, and he's more than happy to let people know, we did that.
How tall are you, Gah?
Gah is only like 3 foot 6.
Can I mind if I carry you?
No, he's just gonna get on his broom of flying.
You just
most of the times, I just allow people. No, I don't actually get carried. I get on your shoulder, okay, for one. Second of all, I allow it because I don't want to walk places sometimes. But as you can see,
I don't care about your insecurities. I don't care about your insecurities right now. You said something about overthrown and their magic that was like kinda not even the powers that that were given to clerics, and the goblins had to like kind of delete the history that was overthrown. Did you say that?
I don't think I said that part right here. I talked about how it was actually because I don't think I told y'all about.
I think VV asked if you would tell the rest of the party about the overthrown, if you ever have.
Because I also took notes on my phone while I was listening.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably said something about it here and there before, but I don't think he's ever, unless somebody is saying that they have specifically asked Gah about what he's doing down there and asked him, he keeps it very short and simple and very surface level.
Okay. And who would be telling us, I guess, that the scale has goblin made?
Goth would just see it and know. It looks goblin. That's not a hard... that's not hard to tell.
I can guess that it's a goblin thing.
What is it? Is it just like the thing that's holding the scale is what's goblin made?
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana.
Oh, that's a fucking
Everyone
loot.
or just Goch?
I think just Goth, but if you want to give help, you can.
Help will give it with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Alright, help. I'll help her. I'll help them.
And Aegis, is there anything you would do? You're seeing this crystal, you're meant to protect it, and they believe it's going to be taken. Do you want to like look to see if there's anyone suspicious, or like any ways that anyone could get in or something?
I would like to do that, but I would also like to do something else, and I feel like it is definitely something Aegis would do, but me as a person, it feels like a very dick move, but I'm going to do it anyway. It just looks towards you said this was like an art gallery bit up here, right?
Yes.
Cool. He's going to look over to some of the nobles and notice like one of the people doing that hand pose where they've got the finger on the chin and going, oh, that looks a bit abstract. He's going to look at them, look at the goblin artifact around the thing that they're supposed to be protecting, do the exact same motion, lean in and go, it's kind of crude and it doesn't look like it'd protect a whole lot of anything.
That hit really hard, because that's exactly what I do when
I love our galleries, guys.
I'm that guy that will like be like, oh, this wine is giving me.
This wine is giving me the look of, oh, that looks a bit too abstract. It's way too to the left. It should be more central. Maybe a little bit more right.
But yeah, I think I think the nobles will like take note and then just kind of correct themselves to be like, just straighten themselves back up a little bit. 29 Arcana.
29 Arcana. God, you're crazy.
Oh yeah, 29 Arcana.
A Kyber Dragon Shard. So, okay. A Kyber Dragon Shard is the origin of the psionic energy is coming from the Dragon Shard in the middle. However, crystal is a kind of metal. It's a crystal alloyed metal. From Zendrak, right? It's from this this old thing. It's this old land and was used in weapons to fight the quarry. So the Kalishtar aberrations and stuff like that. It's very good at warding off against aberrations. So, and it also resonates with psionic energy, with psionic powers. The casing around it, the crystal casing. So think of it as like kind of like a football with like a transparent football with like a gemstone hovering in the middle. The crystal casing around that amplifies psionic energy, but makes it something which mortals, humans can use. Without it, the casing, the stone itself would be, it simply could not be used by mortal hands.
Okay, so this is like, I'm trying to think. This is like refining and amplifying the energy it's giving off.
What does that mean, Gach?
I'll tell you. 29, let's say. A key point there, and this is something for the notes. Crystal is makes a great source of weapons against quarries. Quarries are aberrations. A goblin weapon like this would be something used in the Age of Monsters. Specifically, when the goblinoids were fighting against a lot of in the Delkin War. And we're going to end the session on this.
Sam.
So the goblins made this to fight against the aberrations in the Delkin War. Delkins go by. They're their own thing. Very few aberrations are left within Corvair, and very few fought in that war. The Delkin, for one, these are creatures all that comes from Zarot, the plane of chaos. But you would know another one by a different name. Mind flares.
What? Say that again. What did you say?
And I think you
What
would
did you say?
mind flares, and I think you would connect
Mind
the psionic energy and the make of this to be a weapon used by mind flares.
Sorry, what now?
Yeah. I'll just let everybody know about that.
I'm sorry, but what was that? My players?
So the crystal could not be held by mortal, like humanoid people, but an aberration could use it. A mind flare could use the crystal, but the casing was made around it, so mortals could use it.
Gotcha. And this tower that we're in, I'm noticing that there's a lot of open area towards the top.
Yes.
How far is that fall?
Oh, we'll calculate it, because it also depends if you fall straight onto. It depends what layer you fall onto, really. If you fall onto the courtyards, or you could even fall further down and go into the cogs, and then you're in the clouds.
Oh, cool. So if I was to just, I don't know, say for instance, throw myself off now, so I don't have to deal with this. How much damage am I roughly taking? I've got 59 hit points. I'm definitely dying. It's fine. I'll figure that out.
Oh, the clouds.
I can fly you down, Aegis.
No. I'm not looking to survive.
I want to feel it.
I wish to feel this pain.
We'll say this is 2 to 8 kilometers. How much is that?
Hold on.
So
Before you do
6,500 feet. You see Aegis like climb up on the railing.
Climb up on the railing, give a salute, and fall backward.
No, wait, Aegis, wait. Do you actually allow God to do something before you go? You don't allow God to do something?
No, I don't throw myself off.
No.
I'm just
Listen.
scared of mind players now, so I'm like, oh God, no, please just let me throw myself off.
Oh,
I beg
so
you.
6,500 feet is like the lowest, but you could be anywhere from like 20,000 feet high. Not that far.
If you really want to do this, just here, and he holds out his hand so that way you can touch it.
He touches the hand.
He casts Death Ward on you.
Son of a fucking...
So,
What are you doing?
You-
God
he casts it.
damn it.
You can do it now, and you will live. If you really want to feel the pain of falling off from this height.
No! How dare you? Anyway, we're gonna end the session there with the looming threat of it. But yeah, now we know why Larian was so startled, and who knows where he is right now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Fun
Next
Next
session.
session, I'm going to start it with me throwing myself
Also,
off the
next
fucking
session,
ledge.
I'm guessing, would be the next day, right? So the gala? Or is it the day after this one?
Well, you're here right now. We're still like on day 2.
Oh, we're still on day 2. Okay. I thought we'll go home. Anyways.
Oh, you just came here to see this, and then you're gonna go home. You're not gonna protect it.
What if we steal it? What if you fucking do a big heist and steal the fucking artifact?
Yeah, you could steal it before it gets stolen.
So, what? What do you mean? What do you mean get stolen?
You're here because
You heard him.
You're here because Larian believes it's gonna get stolen.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, damn.
But maybe he used divination, and the divination was like, it's gonna get stolen, so you stealing it to prevent it from being stolen does fulfill the do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, how official are we? Like, how like, do we ever work with the government ever?
Yeah, you worked with the Sharn watched when you went to the morgue, kind of thing. You're like on you're on kind of good terms. You're known
How
for
bad do
finding
you want this gem?
Okay. So I don't think it's good for our reputation to just like I don't know, steal. But Robert would love it.
I'm
Low-key.
just going to ask, how badly do we want this gem?
Probably pretty bad. The thing that beats the shit out of mind flayers, probably pretty bad.
Okay, have Death Ward
Yeah.
on me. I also
You-
have Guardian of Faith, and I have enough willpower right now to shove my hand through something, grab an artifact, shove it inside of myself, and jump. How badly do we want this gem? How badly do we want this?
We don't want this gem that bad. I've fucking created a fucking problem.
I create a monster. We will resolve this in next session. Hopefully we have some better ideas as to what to do.
Question, how many
Please.
Guardian of Faiths am I allowed up at once?
I don't know.
I have 2 4th level spells.
I'll have to check the thing. If it's concentration, unless it says.
I think it is.
If it's
Give me 2 seconds, I'm going to double
concentration,
check.
then Otherwise, I assume.
Oh, no, it's not. It
Limited.
doesn't state it's concentration. It just says an enemy that moves within space for the first time in every turn that it starts there, make a dexterity saving throw or take 20 radiant damage. It doesn't say anything about it being concentration. I could fully just put up 2 of these right now, jam my hand into this thing, grab it, integrate it into my systems, and jump.
I'll probably fly and try to catch you. But I
That's
guess
alright, I
I'm
got
yeah.
Death
kinda-
Ward.
You
No
can
matter
fly,
how
can't
far
you?
I fall, I'm good.
I actually I want to run this by like everyone, but like I genuinely think I want to be like worse. I want to be more evil.
Do you want?
I want to have like this. Yeah, I think I do want to be more evil. Maybe Robert thinks that being nice is cool and whatever, but no.
So yeah, so as we kind of discussed, you wanted to play a themed warlock, and you wanted to have the whole contract thing, but specifically
Yeah.
you wanted to like smartly get your way out of it. The contract is written
That
in
is true.
ways where, complete one of the tasks and you get a wish, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
and there's definitions for you have to show you have greed and power, and there's definitions for greed and power, but like, you can divide.
And also,
you can
assuming
define.
me stealing the artifact.
Yeah, like there's ways
Yeah,
you
we-
can be like. I'm kind of giving you what we discussed and said, But yeah, totally. If you want to fall into like full evil stuff, I'm fully ready for that. I'm here to fuck with that.
So I will say, I understand it, as you have been kind of treated like shit, but also, you so far, as you said yourself, shown a character that acts like a dipshit and is who they are.
Hey,
Maybe I need to start being nice.
I do think there's a point where, because we play role-playing games like this as a way of like exploring different feelings and emotions in social situations in safe settings, and just to have a fun time. I think
It is. I think. I'm sorry, but I think like I'm in a place where I can take this in many different ways because I think my friends like my dragon form, and maybe what Robert needs is just validation.
Yeah.
Like Gach being like, oh, you are better than what you used to. Maybe Robert thinks that wait, maybe I should stay as a dragonborn. Aegis being like, you are definitely better than whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe, yeah.
you can absolutely think whatever you want with this character.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to end the stream now, but it's been very fun.
Because I will say, it's not necessarily that Gah thinks this is better. He just thinks that it puts you in a better position
I guess so, yeah.
in the eyes of society. Not to him, but in the eyes of society, you're in a better position.
Maybe.
So tempted. Lux, how angry would you be if I used the spell that you just cast on me against you?
Huh?
Where
Oh my
is-
god.
I could
Like,
take
what
the
do you
crystal and
mean
jump.
you did a... Like, if you're talking about you actually do steal the thing and then just jump to your not death, then yeah, God's gonna be real mad.
So I'll hey, we'll work it out in the session. We'll work it out in like kind of the interim kind of thing. If you want to, we can totally run that, and it would kind of make sense where like your there was a glyph ward with simulacrum, so whatever the plan is, Larian believed this thing was going to get taken, and then he's now been replaced with a simulacrum. So it's like, okay, so he's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
So whatever plan is in action, you know? They're moving on that. So you fully fucking disrupting it by like moving it could be a move, you know?
That's true. And can
I will
can
say
like the
if you do
is there
plan
like
on
someone?
go for it.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask, is there like someone who's also like maybe powerful enough to maybe know where Larian got kidnapped to, or is it just like this thing where? Because I'm guessing Larian is like a extremely powerful
Well,
wizard.
I don't think it's about a power. I think it's about, is there anyone cunning enough? And to that, I will say, all of you are cunning enough. That's where I'm
Alright.
going to end